starting this up now, making sure everything is going good. Hello guys, I am Steffi and I am here to do the 9 to midnight stream for Sisters of Azeroth. Um, yeah, and I am totally, hi guys, hi Will, and hi Spiral. So as you will note that I have not loaded my Alliance Priest, but I'm on my Horde one. Woo! That's because I totally wanted to actually see what the other side of things is like right now, and I'm really curious, even though I just got my Alliance Priest up to, I think she's up to item level 305 now. So, yes, for tonight's beautiful wine, so normally I split the bottle with my husband, but he had a really bad day and he had a couple of sips and then he grabbed his own alcohol for the evening. So I have a wonderful Barefoot Pinot Noir. So I think it's 2017 or 2016. Doesn't matter. It's pretty delicious. I'm already about a quarter of a bottle in, and then the rest of it's in here, and so this should be fun. Um, It's good stuff. It's really tasty. I've been on the dark side a couple of times here and there. I love trolls, man. Spiral, you don't understand. Like, I have this deep, deep love for the trolls, and the fact that the Zandalari are going to be part of the Horde now just makes me just, and the fact that they got new models and everything like that too, and their druids look badass. Oh man, I'm so excited. But Alliance does have a special place in my heart because that's where I started out, and that's where I play with my husband. So, and a good portion of my friends too, and that's also where the werewolves are. So, gotta go with that too. But although the Worgen are not my favorite race, trolls are definitely up there, and I do like humans, and I do like night elves, and I do enjoy orcs to some degree. Yeah, I kind of like the orcs. I think they can be kind of cool in a lot of cases. Oh man. Okay, I will have a drink for you, Will, just cause. It's very good stuff. Super good. Yes. I'm gonna start doing the thing. If things look a little weird and awkward, I've moved my camera a little bit. And also, I was just having it was really hot today, like stupid hot. It was, of course, because I mentioned that I might just, like, take out the AC, but I wasn't gonna because that's stupid because this is New England and the weather was like, oh, wait, you want to take out your AC? Here, let's have 90 degree and almost 100 degree and heat index weather. Go, Mother Nature. Zoe, it's definitely, by the end of my stream, I kind of forget what I was doing and have to kind of revisit the next day and figure out, wait, what was I doing? At least by going through, so by going through all the Alliance stuff first, although I haven't really actually finished, I think I finished Rustvar's stuff, but I haven't gotten the quest for the, dungeon yet. So, and I haven't seen anything new with Jaina yet or anything like that too. So there's still a lot of stuff that I want to go through lore-wise on the Alliance side, but I've just been dying to know what's going on with the Zandalari. But I think that I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Before, I basically did the quest, the plot stuff, and then I finished the zone. Not anymore, no, because that killed almost any momentum I had in just getting world quests unlocked. Because the problem is with the way that the gear is scaling and stuff. I was having such a hard time killing mobs in the plot-specific stuff to get the friendly with the Drustvar guys that I couldn't unlock world quests. So for Horde side, I'm just going to be like, I'm going to do the world quest, or I'm going to do the zone questing area stuff, and then I'm just going to do the next zone once that's finished, and then I'll do the next zone once that's finished, and I'll go back and revisit the zone to finish up all the bullshit. So yeah. You've been freezing? Man, I wish I'd been freezing all day. My car doesn't have a working AC, so yeah, that's been fun. And by fun, I mean not very fun. Especially because my daughter is like so grumpy over everything. But at least my boy is in pre-K or in kindergarten, so I don't have to worry about him all day, which is great. All right. So I'm in the middle of the intro to this. Hey George, how are you? I see yous. In the chat at least. Yeah, I wouldn't leave my house. I wouldn't have left my house if I could have gotten the chance, though. I totally would have just stayed home because my AC for my first floor is the bomb. But I had to go out and do stuff. I had errands to run and shit. But yeah. I'm in Connecticut. I'm in the quiet corner of Connecticut, so I'm over in the eastern side in that little corner that's right next to Rhode Island, because that's where I'm technically from. If you live in a place for over half of your life, I'm pretty sure that means you're from there. Just saying. Seattle, you know, my mom was from that area too. She lived in Bremerton, Spiral. She lived in Bremerton for most of her life. She was born in Spokane and lived in Bremerton for a good portion of it. And then, so she would take us back there every once in a while and stuff like that too. So, I mean, I know that Seattle and all that area is kind of pretty. Mountains freak me out though. They like, it just like, I'm so not used to the high peaks of mountains and stuff. Oh yeah, they're very much the dreaded errands. Oh man. Yeah, lots of the elderly definitely do live out in Washington. At least my mom's side of the family, everybody was old, like super old. I mean, they're all dead now. I mean, I'm pretty sure the only one that's still alive is because my mom's dead. Nope, they're dead. God, I don't actually know any family out there that's still alive. Oops. They're all in, like, the rest of them are in California, I think. Yeah, I imagine that the Rockies versus the Appalachians is definitely a very different thing. I do remember visiting a friend in Canada, actually a friend of mine from WoW. I visited her and her now husband for a couple of weeks in 2009, and what was great about that is that like we were visiting them out in Kamloops, so British Columbia, and I am so used to the humidity and everything like that too, and a little thing just plinked, and I don't know what the plink was. Zoe, you got something for the channel. I'm not sure what. Oh, you cheered. Yay. Yay. Awesome cheering. I was like, something just happened. I don't know what happened. Okay. Cool thing. Bits is good. I think Bits is good. Yes, Bits is awesome. But, yay. And, so yes, long story short about my story was the fact that I've lived in the humid side of the U.S. for the longest time, forever pretty much. And we stayed in British Columbia for 2 weeks in the summer, and it was like 100-degree weather. It was really, really hot, but all of a sudden, like, we came home and like it was 77 degrees outside, but like 100% humidity, and we were like, why is everything moist and sticky? Oh, this sucks. So that was fun. That was my big takeaway. Not just the mountains were really different, but the fact that everything, like the dryness out there, was just kind of like something once you acclimated to it and then went back to the Northeast and everything was wet. Everything was wet. Yeah, I have a friend of mine who lives in Virginia. I couldn't do it. I'd miss the snow. I need snow. All right. What am I doing here? I actually turned up the volume of the game a little bit just to see if that would help, because my past streams I've been listening and I haven't really heard much of the game itself, and I don't like to listen, especially when it's new expansion stuff. I don't like to listen to other music. I like to listen to the music. Yes, I know, Clarissa, it does. It's gonna keep calling to you because you know you're an addict. Don't get me wrong, I really like the Nightborn. Yeah, it gets so wet over here. It's ridiculous. Although I do a big event, I run a big event, or help run a big event in May.
Where are the guards?
Uh-oh, ambush?
Zul is not soiling himself. It may be nothing.
Do, do, do.
Not nothing.
Uh-oh. What happened? The Worgen came out. Which is great. Oh, hey, Gen. How you doing? How you doing, my buddy?
There are too many. The barrier will not hold.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Kill them before they get through.
All right, sure.
I have found them, my king. I will bring you their hides
Okay, again.
The old wolf got our scent. We got to get out of here.
I mean, we're trying. Do I have to wait? Run this way, dumbasses. Little do you know, I actually know where the fuck I'm going. So, I mean, this is not the most efficient way. Hey, something happened. Yay! Thank you for the subscription. You're awesome. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? I don't want to die. I mean, it's a lot harder to die when you're this little. Yes, Beltane is definitely the awesome. Yay!
We need to find cover.
And yes, I said purple because, who's that? Oh, it's a town crier.
Well, now, this will be useful.
Of course it will be because, you know, you said it would be. What are you going to light on fire there, bub? Do I feel the slightest bad about killing all of these Alliance soldiers and Worgen? Nah. I mean, Roken better survive this. I know Princess does.
Wait here.
What are you gonna do?
What is it now?
I have known the Horde to be cruel and heartless, ruthless in its pursuit of
Hi, Jaina. How you doing?
This is folly. You will die here, and an unmarked grave will be all you have to show for it.
We cannot
Nope.
fight her. Run!
Oh, good. At least you know that. He lights everything on fire. Yeah, I figure.
Yeah, don't let them corner
Wait,
us.
did somebody join the Discord chat with me? No, okay. I thought I heard somebody. That's fine. Aw, Will, you'll be fine. Everybody lives, nobody dies, unless, you know, PvP happens, and then I'm not sure that's gonna happen much.
That the city of stone would be less flammable.
You are a cruel enemy, Zord.
I mean, I don't think, should you, oh, okay. You lit everything on fire, that's great. I'm pretty sure they have fire people for that. They'll be fine.
The harbor.
Aw.
We must press forward.
Did you piss somebody off? Oh shit, who the frick just, oh, there it is, Thanos.
So must the Zandalan.
Oh, no, Thanos, yeah.
Well, this is a fine mess we're in.
Well, I mean, you wanted a jailbreak.
Don't be acting like you're not happy to see her.
I like this guy. Please live. Please live. Be Flynn. Be the Flynn of the Horde side, and please let him live. If he does not, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, no, Thanos and WoW. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant. I meant not Thanos.
Out with it.
Yeah, shut up. All right. Sylvanas' little bitch boy. I get it.
Yourself useful.
All right.
Step. It seems the Alliance's consummate diplomat will not be taking prisoners this time.
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys burned Teldrassil. What the fuck did you expect? It's a lot of dead night elves, guys. Just saying. Am I gonna have to defeat the ice barrier? Sure. This is gonna take a while if you guys just sit there and stand and stare at it. Oh my god.
That is far enough.
Oh, but I wanted to keep doing
Cut
this.
off our escape.
Just do it.
Gawking and break through that ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it. Hell, I was doing it before you assholes were.
Soul in this city. Die, Horde scum.
Where are you yelling from? Oh, way up there. Hi, Jaina.
My Loa hears us. Mighty Rezan, lend me your strength.
Alright, well, yay.
Let's move.
Whee! I'm going.
Is on, but I be owing him me thanks.
Sure.
Their forces must have returned from Lordaeron. How will we get through?
Ready taken care of.
I'm gonna get some more fire. Yep, there it is. You know, because the Night Elves haven't seen enough fire already. Just saying. Okay, we're just gonna do this. And hope they all don't target me. This one is a pretty neat scenario. I do like it. The Alliance one is a little bit more lackluster. Although I did like the jailbreak, and I fucking love Finn, so I can't really complain. But there was a lot more sightseeing in the Alliance one, because you're sitting there watching Jaina get pretty much stripped of everything. And her mom being a butt. And that obviously evil Ursa-looking bitch being a butt. Everybody's being butts. It's all butts. Lol butts. I don't want to burn more elves. I like the elves. They're my friends. Just like I like the Nightborn too. Whee! Okay, am I just gonna keep killing my way through? See, this is what I miss when it wasn't like the absolute utter fear of death. At 120, I'm just like 2 mobs aggro on me, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna die now. Alright, sure. Let's fight these guys too. Oops. Too much fight. Too much fight. I did, sort of. Okay, let's avoid them.
Wait here.
Oh, what? Moose man.
Only 20 of those birds.
Oh, they're so cute. And the elves want to murder us all. And they would be right to. I mean, granted, I don't want my trolls to die. I love my trolls. They're so much fun.
Fate is not
Oh, excuse me.
Are they not pursuing us?
I guess not. Oh, no, because Jaina's right there.
But I think I know why.
Okay, let me just call this the calling everything before it happens. Hi,
You
Jaina.
have slain many innocents to get this far.
I mean, they're in the army. It's not very innocent.
Jailbreak is over. Surrender, and I will return you to the stockades where you belong. There, you will await the king's justice.
I mean, I'll take Anduin over you right now, considering I'm pretty sure. I mean, the boat's been there and docked for a little while now, guys.
Do not be so hasty now. You can try to subdue us and likely succeed. But do you have time to waste?
No, it can't be.
Seems a mage of your skill could be very useful right now.
This isn't over.
I mean, you know, we could burn Teldrassil and Stormwind, and that would just be great. He's very crafty. He's super crafty.
Lo, I hurt them that cross you, Zul. I believe the phrase you are looking for is thank you.
Come, we set sail.
Everybody being sassy to Zool. That's great.
I think not. I have orders to return you to the war chief directly.
Oh, come on. I want you guys to fight.
Seeing as how this is my ship, we will need to adjust your plans.
We can discuss it on the way, Your Highness.
Zandala forever. vengeance for the fallen.
Sounds good to me. Oh man, I saw this on the Alliance side and I was like, I need context.
The Alliance dogs had lost our scent.
Good, good. Our journey is almost over.
I hope the war chief's faith is well placed.
She seems very
You guys can hear this, right?
certain in control.
It is an honor to serve my queen.
Yeah, yeah.
My princess is also strong-willed and sure of herself. Our king has always found her to be challenging.
I love her.
Almighty Rezan, as always, you come
Hey, PK.
when I ask your aid. I have sought the aid of the Horde, but my father may not agree with my actions. Advise me.
Hey, Adam, thank you for that.
Are the lower of kings and queens.
Oh, he's a T-Rex, okay.
Your boldness, your power, and enemies who fear both. And those who seek your demise are here.
I don't think he means the Alliance.
We need cover! Head for that fog bank! The sails are dead! We've got no wind! We're drinking on water!
Oh, that looks so cool. Yay! I don't know what happens, but yay. Oh, nice. That's so badass looking. There's that one ship that survives. Yay, thank you for the follow.
We are home.
Nice. That was so good. Okay, please don't bug out like you did on the Alliance side for me, because I did the one on the Alliance side, and as soon as the first big scene ended, I like got back, and then it was like, and the game crashed, and I'm like, wah. So I had to see it again. It was the scene with Jaina on the ship too. Yes, thank you for the follow. Woo! We like follows. I hope everybody's having a very fun night, and I'm sorry that this is the only time slot that I can typically stream, and it's right during Critical Role. One more cutscene. Okay, I already like their music better. Aw, she talks like that to her little mount. I really hope there is an explanation as to how these two got into jail in the first place, because it seems just a little weird that the Alliance just happened to have them in their jail, and now the Horde's like, well, we gotta go rescue these trolls, these Zandalari. How did they get them in jail in the first place? So,
What is it?
we're not going to. Okay, what's this? Easy death. Warning, this will kill you. No shit.
There There is much to do. Speak quickly. May your vestments be adorned with the skulls of your enemies.
Sure. I mean, I should probably get on one of my lizards, but
There are things about my kingdom that you must know.
other than all the cool
Zandela is
dinosaurs.
beset by enemies, both within and without. This is why I went seeking the Horde, and why I call upon you, one of its greatest heroes. Blood trolls surge across our northern border. They drag our people off to the swamps of Nazmia, never to be seen again.
By the way, whoever thought that blood trolls was a good ally for the Alliance is an idiot.
Scheming politicians and decrepit old tusks dismisses this threat. They convince my father that nothing need be done.
Princess.
Who you? Who you be?
Before you left, you told your father you were going exploring, not negotiating with mongrels from the
Horde scum. Yeah, keep saying it, buddy.
Protect this kingdom. If you will not do your duty, then I must look for someone who will.
The best way to protect the kingdom would be for me to banish this thing to Vol'dun. The Horde has no place in Zandala.
Nice. I like whoever you are.
Be decided by you, General.
Nor you. Your father is displeased that you have brought these creatures here. He has ordered me to collect you.
Oh man. Okay, playing this as a troll is even better because it's like creatures. All right, buddy, look at me. I have the void on my side. Which mount? Because the one that I'm on is the one that we get from burning Teldrassil. You know, after the burning of Teldrassil, you get the Undercity bat. Never mind that the Alliance gets smoldering Teldrassil hippogriffs. It's like, wow. Alright, what's this bitch gonna say to me? Stand before General Chakrazat. Well, I could tell you don't like me, but just give it time. Ooh, the Horde laid waste to you? Wait. Were you in like one of those like Zulamon or something like that? Hold on.
Walk away while you still can.
Whatever. We'll get on the pterodactyl. Oh, I love this thing. I can't wait to get one.
Know this. Father is set in his ways, but he is most observant. I would wager he already knows of your role in freeing me from Stormwind. Just show respect and let him do the talking. And hopefully he will not throw you off the pyramid.
I love her. I love her so much. She's so cute. She's absolutely adorable, and I love everything about her. On one side, we have a broken mage. On the other side, we have a headstrong priestess. This is great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Dude, why do you support the burning of Teldrassil? It's like, you were the worst. That's where all the Worgen were taken in. Oh, you're gonna do full makeup for Alexi? I'm sad I'm gonna miss it. I hope Dora takes pictures. Okay. So I'm here. You know, if he does fling me off the pyramid, I'm sorry to say there, sweetheart, but I have levitate, so I'm not that worried. Just saying.
I will do whatever I must to keep my people safe. Lower watch over.
My king,
Oh, this looks so cool.
come to steal our Neovir for their undead war chief.
This champion defied the might of Stormwind to save Zul and me. Such bravery merits an audience, Father.
Enough! I will decide what to do with this outsider. Jacrazet speaks true. You seek our fleet's might against the Alliance.
Sure.
But my daughter is right as well. Rescuing her showed great courage, a trait I admire. Kalanji worries that I do not see our true enemies. Know that I am not as blind as she fears. Let us see if the Horde can prove its worth to Zandala. Let them stay in the Great Seal as my guests. For now.
Only the Zandalari may walk those sacred halls. The law steers.
The law is what I say it is, for so long as I am king. The eyes of the kingdom rest upon you, champion. This day, I name you Speaker of the Horde.
Cool. How many speakers do you have? Like 5 billion, considering how many characters get run through? Yeah, dude, I can't wait to see the pictures. I'm hoping to see, like, because I know that, you know, Sarah usually goes all out, and everybody that for the Fae stuff is usually going to go out, and I know that Eric and Dora and them have plans, so it should be cool. You are being a super duper cranky isolationist, just so you're saying. All right.
You stand before King Rastaka. Grant you strength.
Okay, I really like the king too. He seems very practical. This should be interesting. Also, I love this setup. Oh, okay, I can lead you down. I mean, I could have just jumped off. It would have been fine. Quite literally would have been fine. These people don't understand that I'm a priest, but it's fine. It's totally cool. Oh, man. I cannot fucking wait for the Zandalari to be available as a race. Ooh! Is there water down here? Guess I'll take you to chamber below. Mind a step. Oh! No, there's an elevator. Okay. I was gonna say. I was literally about to fall to almost my death, as long as I had hit the levitate button at the very last second. Ah, that would have been great.
To be flown here without General Jacrazet interfering. You need only signal them.
Ooh. Yeah, this place is very cool. I was excited about coming here, and I totally wanted to come here on my priest because most of my horde tunes are trolls. Not all of them, but most of them are. And right now, she's Ernrod is my highest. All right, let's summon the horde. Get your bitch's ass over here. Hey, you guys. There they are. Okay. Who gets to come in?
Come,
So-
hero. Let me show you around.
So we got some grunts and we got some Forsaken. Okay.
It is said that the Great Seal is one of the only things still standing that is older than the Zandalari Empire.
Okay, but if it's called a seal, that means it must be keeping something out. Blocking something away. Are you going to tell me what that is?
Many of his treasures here in the royal vault.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. Spiral.
Come see me when you are done looking around.
Okay. All right, she's probably going to set up the portals.
Princess Kalanji was kind enough to inform us of an old portal network we might be able to tap into.
Hey, Bane.
Why, hello.
Hey, it's Akaleth.
See what you can do with the portal system here. We will need supply lines to the Horde capitals. Champion, you seem to be on the right track for gaining the trust of the Zandalari. I must attend to my other duties. Good luck.
Bye. I will someday have a Nightborn that's as high as level to get into all this shit. I'm working on it. I have a Nightborn warrior, but she's only level like 25. I was like, I petered out on trying to do alts. I have a billion alts, man. It's ridiculous. Okay, and then over here, who's over here? Who dis? Who you? Who you be? Oh, why do I give a shit about the royal treasury? Okay, it's great. It's impressive. Look at all this gold. Ooh, I don't care. Who in here? Wait, the royal meat rack? I mean, that looks like a brontosaurus steak with some chilies. That's what that looks like. I gotta go down here. You. Chronicle Tokini. Scribe.
Have the heir of the throne?
How to save our empire.
Zandalar
Okay.
forever. Do you know who
Yeah, they do. I don't actually, dude. I'm sorry. My bad. Should I know who you are?
Give my regards to the throne.
Sure, I'll train in that. Might as well. Oh, and now everybody's here. Cool. Alright, princess, what's going on?
To protect those who cannot protect themselves. Zandalar will end.
She's smart. I love her.
Time is short, so I will be brief. I plan to lead an expedition into the swamps of Nazmir to deal with the threat to our northern border. However, if you want our navy, you need the support of my father. Here in Zuldazar, his advisors plot against you. And then there are the schemes of Jakrazet in the deserts of Vol'dun. I have no doubt he is as big a threat to the Horde as he is to my people. We cannot be in all places at once. I leave it to you to choose your priority. Review your maps and decide which plan you will see to first.
Okay, whichever one is supposed to be the harder zone. Hey Vex, how are you? I'm glad to see you on the stream. Thanks for coming by and say hi. I'm pretty sure that if I remember the people were saying, yeah, hold on, let me check and see what the...
Whatever I must to keep my people safe.
Welcome to Zandalar. Alright, if I remember right, it was supposed to be like Zuldazar, then Nazmir, then Vol'dun was supposed to be like the easier, the medium, and the harder. So because I have shit gear and because right now scaling is not so bad, I think I'm going to start with Vol'dun first and get Jakrazet out of the way. But then I'm going to just do the plots. Like, I'm going to do the Vol'dun stuff, get rid of whatever Jakrazet's issue is, and then go, once that's finished, directly go, when I have these available again, I'm going to go to either Nazmir or Zuldazar. I haven't figured out which one yet. Probably Nazmir? Yes, Wild Vex appears. Woohoo! So yeah, we'll do Vol'dun first. Also because he was like calling me horde scum and stuff, and I'm just like, my dude, my guy. I mean, we all have the same tusks, right? Okay.
I fight to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Yeah, we don't want to like let him know that we're onto him. Oh wait, are you gonna tell me about the before you leave the city? Speak with me out in the Banshee's Whale. Ah, okay, so you're gonna be my horde side of the war front. Okay. I mean, Wormbane is at least more pleasant to talk to, but I'll be honest with you, the Matthias Shaw has turned into a complete DILF at this point. It's great. I was gonna say, oh. So now, all right, Now I'm gonna go exploring. I know that you've probably seen this a billion times at this rate because, you know, the expansion's been out for a couple weeks and everything like that, and we have some awesome, like, you know, horde streamers on here too. So you've probably seen this place a billion zillion times. But this is my first time here, so now I want to go ahead and explore a little bit because it looks purdy. My next stream will probably be back to the Alliance, but right now I was really just too curious to see what's going on with Horde. I know. I'm just saying, like, I want to if I do me, then I'm going to do everything because that's what I wanted to do. But I've been avoiding a lot of my YouTube channels, mostly because they've been talking about plot stuff that is relevant to both sides, and I'm just like, no, I haven't done the Horde yet. Shut up, stop. I can't watch you. I'm both sides. I can't pick a side, man. I just can't. I love them both. So I can't. Although Sylvanas is making it really hard to love the Horde right now, but that's okay. That's why I'm here, to find out what the fuck's going on. Laughs at Horde. Okay. Where am I going? I'm going to... I'm gonna question some folk, am I? Am I now? Alright. It's really deceiving to have my... Alright, I need to figure out what she's gonna... Who she's gonna ride. Hold on a second. I can't just ride the bird around because it irritates the fuck out of me after a while. How many... What kind of raptors do I've got going here? Yeah, wait, hold on, there's the orange, olive, turquoise, violet, blue. We'll go purple. Purple's gonna be my mainstay. Adam. You so crazy. It's so cute. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go over here where there's nothing, absolutely nothing. What really sucks is I had access to the beta and I totally didn't do anything with it because it was all in the middle of Beltane prep, man. It was like the worst time to get a fucking beta access. It was like, you know, yeah, by the way, here's your event, and then do you want to like look at our beta? Yes, I do, but I can't. All right, nothing there. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the stupid thing first, which is gonna be I'm gonna jump off this sucker. Just do it. Just do it. Yes. Sure, throw me off the pyramid. See where that lands you. I dare ya. Alright, I have no idea where I'm gonna land, so this is gonna be great. April, are you kidding me? April, May, and then like June is just recovery. Oh hey, there's the fishing people. Good. I need the fishers. Although I do have them out now, so I don't have to worry about that. You, teach me fishing. Oh, but Jesus. Oh, that's right. Ehrenfrod's a new one. I forgot that she's new. It's fine. It's fine. I'll teach just teach me everything. It's fine.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Nope.
Pleased to be
What's over here? Oh, it's a flight point. Awesome. Because that makes sense. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, what's my title? Oh, Hand of a Doll. Let's change that. Okay. I saw Fire Lord and Elder, and my brain smashed it together really fast, and it said Edge Lord, and I was like, that one! Oh my god. Alright, let's go with, Ascension. That sounds good. Yes, that is definitely how flight works, I'm pretty sure. Alright. I know, I need that to be a title now too. I mean, apparently we're supposed to be fighting vampires in here too, like the blood elf. What are you saying? Oh my god.
Oh, hello there.
That's really shallow. Please don't do this. Don't be a scaredy elf. We'll be legends.
That's Dingo.
Okay, you two are absolutely adorable, but can I just give you some levitate on the way down? I don't want you to break your little bodies on the rocks. Oh yeah. So this is actually, it's on both sides, both on my alliance and my horde side. And what's really funny about the about this thing is actually because I use LVI, obviously, as you can tell, the getup. I use LVI, but I use the profiles, the shadow and light one that you can get off of Twitch, and this is Darth's profile, because I guess there's two guys, there's Darth and there's another dude, but I don't use his profile, so I never remember what his name is. Actually, I could probably look it up. Shadow and light. About. Credits, how about the credits? Yeah, Affinity and Darth something is the other guy. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine. It's Affinity and Darth, but I never use Affinities, but I just use Darth. And I'm pretty sure I could replace that, but I like the Empire symbol, so, like, it's cool. It's just fine. All right. What are we doing? What am I doing? I don't even know. Apparently, I need to go back here and question some enforcers. But where is the ship? Oh, it's way down there. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to get my ass way back over there.
Only the finest.
Why do I keep clicking on you assholes? You don't really have anything I need. Okay, but there's a quest over here. I'm gonna totally... What you got? What you got? What you want? Mm?
What do you ask of the Zandalar?
Ooh.
The Chuka Zandalar.
Wait a second. I did this on the Alliance side. I'm gonna talk to Richmond. Wait a second. You can get on this? Cool. Apparently it's a really... Wait, what is this? Does that make it faster? Oh, okay, I can scare off the pests. Gotcha. That's cute. Okay, this is adorable, but it's really slow, so... How many of these to kill? Oh, okay. 8 of them, okay. I'm gonna go turn this quest in, and the freaking whatever it's called, I can't remember, is gonna be all mad at me for killing all of its little lizards. Because that's how they do. Damn it, no. I did kind of wish that I had at least one tank on the Horde side right now that was max level, but I don't. I'd like to be able to learn how to tank these things. Yeah, no kidding. 5 million fucking... Oh, there she is. Alright, where'd you going? Where are you going? Let's follow your ass. Let's find your little temple. Your scrap heap. Right here. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, who's this? Johnny. Nice.
Go and find the Ratman who told you to kill my
and earn your rich man form again.
I freaking love the comic that came out with this, by the way.
Of spiders, my little soul. I may be the god of secrets, but Yasna be the mistress of spies. She loves to keep her skittering pests within my domain.
Ooh.
Always chill.
They got a beef. I love this. Bited him on the butt. Bit him on the butt. Yes. This is too funny. I love that quest. I love this quest so much. It's just like, go tell the dude that told me that, go to the dude that told you to kill all of my friends and bite him on the ass. I got this. Chomp them cheeks. Yes. But no, I was gonna say there's a hilarious meme comic that somebody came up with, and because I've been inundated with, like, I love the fact that the baby shark thing is now a meme, because, you know, it is forever ingrained into my brain because I have a 5 and a almost 3-year-old. But there's another song that's super irritating that apparently is supposed to be like some sort of classic, and I hate it to every bits and piece, but it's called Johnny Johnny, and it talks about this little kid who lies to his parent about eating sugar or whatever, and somebody memed it to this as Johnny Johnny, and I'm dead. I've got to find it, and I will post it later on or whatever. I will send a link, and I'll put it in the, unless it's already been put in. I don't think it's been put in the Discord chat. I'm not positive it has or not. But oh my god, is it fucking hilarious. Give me 1 second too. I will be like 1 second. I gotta turn my AC up because it is fucking hot in here. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Much better. Yeah, well, it's because the downstairs right now is super duper cold because that AC unit that we have downstairs is like ridiculous. It's awesome. I love it. Alright, what was I doing? Johnny Johnny.
They say, one man's trash be another man's lower.
Nice. I wonder how many different times you have to go through Johnny to do stuff, or if there's gonna be like some sort of subplot with Johnny. Yeah, that AC that's downstairs works amazingly. Alright, so I was going the exact wrong way. Let's go find out how to get to the places that I need to be and not the places that I want to go explore. This is so cool looking though. Look at this like little marketplace. Ah, it's so badass looking. It's so pretty here. Both Borealis and Dazaralor. I shouldn't try to say this shit when I'm tipsy. It's a bad idea. I'm gonna try it anyway, but it's a bad idea. This makes me want to go back and farm the goddamn Triceratops mounts. But yeah, I can't believe that those fucking, like, I mean, granted, cool beans that they've got an auction house as well that's embedded in them, but 5 million gold. Bah. So nuts. Yes, being tipsy while playing has definitely been really cool. The last couple weeks that I've done it, by the way. Speak only troll. No, I don't want to try to do that. I feel like silly when I try to do it too. I'm like, I don't know, because I can't do it well. Sure, what am I doing? Use the shred. Oh, this is the scrapper. Okay. I can't. Wait, did you give me something to scrap? Oh, you did. Okay, good. Okay. Oh no, this is gonna be horrible on this priest. That's right, I'm not gonna be able to scrap much because I'm an enchanter on her. On my other priest, I'm a jewel crafting tailor, so I probably won't be using it all that much here. Forgot about that. All right. I don't think, wait, no. I'm probably going to be able to at least, I will find out. What is this? This looks like a shrine. Can I step on it? No, I don't want to step on it. Apparently not. So what are all you fine people doing this Thursday evening other than watching my stream? You doing anything else? Well, obviously Will and Adam, are you going to the NE? Or I thought that, or are you and Jesse and Sarah coming out here? Just a big dinosaur. Look at that gear. Look at that setup. This is old Regal. Strength of Resna. Oh, trying to get your hunter? That's cool. Yeah, I really was wishing, kind of hoping that I had a tank spec over here, but I don't. And the other tank that I've got that I'm going to be working on probably is either going to be my Death Knight or my Paladin over on Alliance side. Well, I mean, you know. All right. Maybe I can't yet, because I'm pretty sure this is what that would be the plaque, and it's not highlightable or clickable yet, so. I mean, there is, an undead in charge of the Horde right now. It could have been a plague. All undead all the time. You got undead on the brain, that's what it is. I think my hunter is a Draenei over on Alliance. Here it's troll, because it's always troll. When in doubt, troll. Did I need to play a new class? Yeah, it's a troll. Ah, okay. I'm a total elf snob. I like elves too. Elves are fun. Okay, good. Then we will see you on the 15th, which is great because then that means Jason hopefully won't be half dead. Hopefully, that's the hope. Ooh, the Witherbarks are here? Cool. Hi, who are you? Sky Queen. Yes, Queen. Wait, there's a star over here. Cool, Krazan. Who will be you? You're up there, though. I don't know how to get to you.
And which lower
None yet. Wait, what is this? Oh, Jesus, what? I need a counterfeit Rastakhan mask. Okay. Sack of discarded Hearthstones. Totally not stolen. Nope, no way. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, I love this guy. What is this? What is he? His amazing amulets. Okay. That's great. I love this. Love everything about this. Totally, definitely not stolen.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Are you currently streaming?
Yes, I am currently streaming.
Okay, I figured you want somebody to talk to.
Yeah, it would be great. I've got some folks that are chatting away and stuff like that too. So, which is great. And we're talking about no, Adam. I'm not a big fan of blood elves. Actually, believe it or not, I like night elves more. But yes, I am actually exploring the horde side of things. My bad, because
I've been wanting to do that, but I keep. Yesterday was the first day that I actually did all of my world quests, which was like a huge achievement for me.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. Yeah.
I took a break for a while and tried playing We Happy Few.
Mm-hmm.
But I got distracted by people trolling me.
Oh, suck. Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah.
So I did stream a lot of my like I streamed a lot of BioWare stuff and Mass Effect stuff and whatever way back in the day. But the problem was is that, and that was fine. Adam was actually one of my best like chatters with that too, just whatever. But I started trying to stream Borderlands, and all the trolls came out. Like I could stream Fallout 4 no problem. I could stream Andromeda and Dragon Age and a bunch of other like different types of games, Stardew Valley and everything like that too. And then for whatever reason, I started streaming Borderlands too, and literally all the trolls just came out of the woodwork, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that fake donations were a thing until like the first donation looked weird, and then they started being really gross, and so I was just like, okay, that's enough of that. I'm done streaming this for the time being.
Yeah, it's just like
they're like, show me your assets, and I was like, nope, not that kind of girl. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's when you just kind of
you
like
can be your
ignore.
sugar daddy, and I was like, with what, your fake donations? Like,
gross. Yeah.
So, I mean, luckily I did have an emergency come up, so I had to cut my stream short, but it was just like at that point I realized that I need to have like a mod for my channel because like I don't have time to put up with that crap.
Yeah, that stuff is kind of...
It's like girls have it hard enough as it is.
That's kind of butts, that's for sure. All right, what was I doing? I was doing this. And let's see.
I'm really pissed at myself because I totally forgot to do the horde side of like leading up to the launch day.
Yeah.
And now I'm sad because I have to watch it on YouTube videos instead of actually like experiencing it for myself on my horde tune.
Yeah. Well, I was totally and completely planning on playing my Alliance tune because I'd like, just like you, I had totally gotten my priest. She's been 120 now for about a couple of days, and but I was working really, really hard to go ahead and get World Quest open, but I made the mistake of doing all of like finishing a zone and then going into the next plot quest. Like with my horde, I'm totally just doing all of the plot quests so I can get everybody at friendly, and then I'll finish a zone because Jesus fuck, man. But that scaling just killed me. But once I finally unlocked the World Quest stuff, I finally, yesterday or the day before, I got to 305 item level, so I can actually start doing yeah, we should totally mod your channel. But I just got to 305, which I think is the heroics tag. I think the heroics minimum. So I just got to 305, which is great. But it's kind of it's a kind of a tricky balance because I got lucky. I got super lucky. This never really happens to me ever. But I got a world drop, a 350 offhand purple.
Oh, nice.
I never get that. I never get that kind of stuff, but it was a huge boost to my item level. And then I finally was able to go through and get the world quests and get up to 305 in item level. And so I was like, all right, well, that's fine. But so I was actually thinking about tonight, I was probably going to do some more island stuff, mostly because that's when you can unlock. You need to do like 5 island expeditions in order to unlock your third or fourth tier of the not garrison, it's whatever's replaced the garrison, but basically, or the class hall stuff, but basically that new thing that you research.
The ship table,
Yeah, when you research different things that you can do, either a quicker Hearthstone or more dudes or faster, getting them faster, like instantaneously as opposed to whatever's. Yeah, so.
Oh, does anybody know how to make Discord stop popping up when people say stuff? Because it's really starting to annoy me on these other channels that I'm in. Like anytime somebody responds to somebody in whatever channel, it keeps popping up on my screen. It's so annoying.
I know that you can. Okay, it's not muting the channel, but you can make it, because I know I get it on my phone a lot too. You can make it on Discord where you only get notifications when somebody at everybody's or at you specifically. But yeah, you can like Spiral saying it too, like you can just mute the channel all like, and like that, like, but that setting is in there somewhere. Like I can't remember. It's kind of difficult for me to remember right now, also because I'm about a half a bottle into my wine right now, so I'm kind of like I'm not able to remember much, but it's a good Pinot. But anyway,
Oh, enable desktop notifications.
I
Click
got
that off.
this,
That's what I
yes.
need.
Yeah, go to
Yes.
set. Yes, it's under settings. You can change
Yeah.
the desktop
Gosh,
notifications.
Yay!
it's
Thank you,
I've
Vex.
never had it on before. I don't know what happened, and then all of a sudden, freaking, I'm in a bunch of like big streamers Discord channels,
Same,
and
yeah.
like just it's going off like crazy. I'm like, I cannot play like this. Like this is gonna annoy me because it's gonna start popping up inside my game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm in
Hey.
here now.
Heyo.
Just because it's easier for me to talk and play instead of typing and stuff.
Yes.
But
That's why I
Yes.
hopped in, because I was like, I know how to do it, but I don't want to type that much, so I'm just gonna hop in and say,
Yay! I like it. That's why I came in here. Hi, Spiral.
yes.
I just decided to go ahead and get into the voice chat too, just because like the last two streams I wasn't sure exactly what I was gonna try to do for this whole thing and stuff like that too, and then I started doing the wine thing and I was just like, wine, yes. And now I'm definitely in, like, I'm half a bottle in, which is weird because the last couple of weeks my husband's at least shared the bottle with me, but this week's been really tough because his job has been insane, and he came home with like 2 cases, one case of Mike's and another case of cider, and I'm pretty sure he's about halfway through them.
Nice.
Because he's just like, fuck everything. What did he tell me to do?
So
I
I
know
made
the
a
worst.
fake $322 from donations tonight.
Nice. I want
Wow.
fake money spent like real money.
Yeah,
I
no
know,
shit.
right?
How do they get away with that?
They type you basically, I think it's type /me and then donated whatever
$500.
amount. Yeah.
Oh, so
exactly. And
basically,
yeah, it's super annoying because like at first, like the person popped to my channel and then they're like, they were there for like not even a minute, and then it said in red text they donated $50, and so I was like, oh sweet. And then I'm thinking, wait a minute, when people donate money, my Streamlabs usually says such and such donated, and then and it wasn't doing that, and so then I was like, okay, that's weird. And then they all started rolling in. And so I was like, okay, what? This is crazy.
So basically, they hacked the
basically
thing. Yeah. Okay.
And one of them actually whispered me and was like, I feel so bad. I want to just like donate for real. And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Do it.
By the way, Adam, you should totally do that. You should totally bring some Chianti. Hey, if somebody brings me to something to drink at my next stream at game, I won't say no.
I think this is how it works, and I'm gonna test it out, but I think this is how it works. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Holy $5,000.
I wonder if that would work. So next time I go to buy something, I'm just gonna say /me.
/me
pays $10 million.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when it first happened, I was like, "Oh, that's really sweet," and then I was like, "Wait a minute."
I didn't hear a ding.
20 seconds
Yeah.
later, after I typed it in Discord, I'm like, "But my Streamlabs didn't do anything. Like, what's up with that?" Like, okay.
Rude ass motherfucker. Leave it to me to like just totally drop F-bombs all over the stream. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Trust me. Trust me. It is totally not. It is not atypical because it's totally exactly what I do a lot of the times. But that's okay. I'm trying not to like be too loud because my children do sleep on the other side of my computer. But I'm like, half the time I'm just like, fuck this and screw that and blah blah blah. Oh hey, I don't want to die. Why are there? Oh, the Amani. They might be a little mad at me for that whole, Zillamon thing.
So I played We Happy Few for a little bit earlier, and in like the first area, and I didn't get very far, but in the first area I had to go in this room, and I did not expect this guy to jump out at me, and he scared the shit out of me, and I like jumped on stream, and like my cameras were on, and I was like, oh my gosh, he like gave me a heart attack. And I knew the guy was in there, and so I kept dying. But every time I would have to go back into that room, he would still scare the shit out of me.
Oh
because,
man!
Like he takes a few seconds when you enter the room to like jump out at you. So like you prepare yourself for him to jump out at you, and then he doesn't. So you like let your guard down, and then bam, he's like right in your face again. It's like, oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
What is
That's
We
a
Happy
nice story.
Few? Oh, what's up?
It's like this really weird game. It's
I just go to a dead end. I totally went to a dead end. My bad.
Yeah, there's like weird places in that place. I get stuck.
Hoop doop doo. Yeah. I'm just like, what's down here? Absolutely bupkis. Good job, you.
It's a funny story.
Yes.
My dad was playing Quake one night, and he stays up pretty late.
Mm-hmm.
So it was dark when he was going to bed, and I had been cleaning my room upstairs. This was back when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I had set the vacuum at the top of the stairs. Well, his office was upstairs, right by the top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Came out and wasn't expecting the vacuum to be there.
Oh,
and
no.
I hear, "Whoa!" And then like a loud clatter, and like this vacuum went tumbling down the stairs because he punched it.
Oh my god.
He wasn't expecting it to be there.
Nice. Says, what gonna do this? I don't know.
Yeah, he was like in defense mode, man. After
Oh,
playing Quake.
man.
I wasn't scared of a bit.
Jesus. That's
I
hilarious.
hope he never watches this because he'll kill me for telling people that.
It's fine. I completely, you know what? I'll forget about it in the morning. You know why? Because I'm a little tipsy. Just a little bit. Look, this is all that's left of the bottle. That's it. But yes. Although, the Pinot is actually good, but I actually think I prefer the Cabernets better, at least on the last couple of streams that I've done, because I did a Cabernet for last week and the week before, and they were both like, this is a little bit more on the sour side as opposed to the sweet side, and I like sweet better. I'm trying to broaden my wine palette because I can't stand beer. I've tried so hard to just like beer, but every time I've tried it, I'm just like, I want to vomit. I just can't stand beer. And so like I just like, you know, and then like my husband is like comes from a family of wine connoisseurs, so like I was like, you know what, fine.
I don't like beer either.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you about a thing that I fucking love.
Yay,
now,
blueberry cinnamon bun. Is that Emmy?
All beer tastes like goat piss.
Oh, gross. Did you know that from experience?
Yeah, I was about to say,
What I'm talking about. That's not the point.
How do you know what goat piss tastes like?
Listen, that's not the point, okay?
Yes, so is the point.
Anyways, moving the fuck on. Listen, Linda.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
No, so I hate it. I can't. It's gross. I don't like it. And then I found a Hefeweizen with pomegranate, and then another one with the grapefruit, and holy shit, it's fucking delicious. Like,
I mean,
I can't.
I've tried a couple, like, I know, like, one that George keeps trying to get me to like is the Shandy, which is that lemonade one, and I was like, this even tastes worse. This is
kind of gross. I don't like
it's like,
Shandy.
Not only is this bitter, it's super bitter. It's super bitter. It's like my job is to be bitter. It's like that is what I live for. Yay! Thank you for the subscription, Emmy.
Yay, subs.
Yay.
And no, but like nah. These are good things.
Adam, you're on a roll. Oh my god, why?
I want to do this fucking world quest, but defeat Jammer. Where the fuck's Jammer?
Okay, so that's what goat piss tastes like.
It tastes like cheap beer, apparently.
Who knew?
Just
if you want to know what goat piss tastes like, go drink a Natty Ice. Keystone Light, Bush, yeah.
Coors.
Ugh. I will say though that PBR is actually pretty good. Despite it being a cheap beer. I will drink some PBR.
Is Tweets following? like if Tweets is following Tweets, by the way, one of the things I do want to do, just as a tangent or whatever, like I like to do cosplay and stuff like that. And while we're not doing Dragon Con this year, we're totally doing Dragon Con next year. I want to do Jaina's outfit. I am working on Jaina's outfit.
Fucking do it.
Oh my god. Well, I just got into corsetry and I've been doing a couple corsets. Like Blueberry's got one that I made for her, and it's a pretty leopard print one, and I did a Wonder Woman corset for my best friend, and like.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. This is fucking pat battles. Pat battles.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Nice. Yeah.
Who's been drinking? Because it's not me, but it might be the favorite. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I give up.
Try that one more time.
Nope.
syllables and sentences.
Don't know what any of those are apparently. So.
Also, something else I need to do for my stream that I've been like kind of like haven't been able to do yet is I need to put my camera like damn it. So I need to put my camera like I need to put a bar on my wall because I like to move a lot and all like my desk shakes and my camera's on top of my monitor. So what ends up happening is that my camera's like so like my face stream starts looking like all pixelated and wobbly and shit like that. And I'm like, oh shit. My bad, guys.
So are you gonna IRL stream when you make the stuff for your cosplay?
I'm thinking about it. I've got a laptop that I can hook up this camera to, so so I could totally do that.
There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the cosplayer ones. It's just me sitting at a sewing machine. I'm probably only going to do it when both of my kids are at school. So.
Sorry, I'm trying to do this pet battle, and I only have one pet that's actually of level that should be able to do it.
I'm so behind that.
Is it the one where you have to fight 3, or is it the one where you fight the 1?
Just 1.
Oh yeah, I hate those. I like the ones that scale.
Ooh, I smell conspiracy. This guy apparently doesn't want to talk about the general dude because of bad shit. I mean, you guys probably all know this, but this is new to me.
I'm not saying anything.
Well, you know what's really funny is that I immediately liked the general, mostly because I really liked the fact that he was like, "Oh, it's scum," and I was like, "Yeah, just keep talking dirty to me. Let's go." But yes. Oh yeah, no battle pets. I mean, I can collect a lot of pets, but I can't do the battles, so I just kind of like collect as many as I possibly can that I can get for free and or easily, and then I'm like, that's good enough for me.
I'm like, I already play fucking enough Pokemon outside of WoW. I don't need to do it in WoW.
I just got back into Pokemon Go mostly because of whatchamacallit, because of the friending options that they do now.
Yes, like, now we.
Wait, there's a friending option for Pokemon
you can
Go?
So now you can have your friends and send them presents, and now you can actually trade Pokemon.
Yeah, you can start trading with your friends and stuff. And I just got back into it because of it.
I haven't played that in forever. My son has.
Oh, I don't play it often.
A lot.
I don't
Not
play
a lot,
it
but enough.
I don't play it often because I literally live like they call it the quiet corner for a reason. There are literally only 3 Pokemon, fucking Pokestops within like 3 miles of where I live. So it's like, fuck it.
We have none.
Oh yeah, it's just
my son wants me to like write them and be like, hey, we have a mobile home park to have 60 units in it. We need a Pokestop. I'm like, they're not gonna put one in there. He's like, but they might. I'm like, okay.
But they're not.
Yeah, they won't. It sucks because like, I mean, I'm not sure if they pull it from Ingress anymore, but that's where, like, did you ever play the Ingress game, the other augmented reality game that they had?
No, but I know that's what it's kind of based on. Like,
yeah, it's based on Ingress, and like people could make, they could make the nodes and stuff like that in Ingress, and then when they made the nodes in Ingress, that basically literally they just all took them and translated them to Pokemon Go.
It's alright. It's about time for my cat to start meowing, so we can have an animal choir going on here.
Right? She barks at freaking people walk across the fucking parking lot. She's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "You need to stop." You praise her one time for barking at a dude creeping outside of our back porch, and she's just like, "I'm gonna bark all the time now."
Oh man, I miss having a dog. I miss having a dog so much. Oh my god, I can't fucking wait for the Zandalari to be mine.
So her bark is like fucking scary if you don't expect it.
That's fair.
But bro.
So my monk and my DK need new names. They're making me change them because the names were already taken apparently.
That's just rude.
Yeah, I know. Like, who names their tune Alistrina? Like, I just like pulled that out of my ass and like
nice.
And so now I have to rename her, and you don't get the random option whenever you have to rename. So like then I get stuck with like what to name them because they don't give me the rename option.
Yeah.
Or the randomize option or whatever.
Oh yeah, you have to actually put something in.
Will, actually, what's really funny about the Pokestops and stuff like that too, after Mel and I get done with the gym, because she lives in Norwich has a bunch of like Pokestops around the green, so I literally 9 times out of 10 I'm driving, so I will just give her my phone and she will get all the Pokestops for us on the way back to the house. I'm like literally like, it's like, you know, we go to the gym, we do our workouts, we do whatever arms and legs and core or whatever the fuck it is that day, and then afterwards we get in the car and I'm like, I hand her my phone and be like, give me my Pokestops. I needs it. She hasn't bothered reinstalling the app because she plays it on my phone and she's like, all right, I got my fix, I'm good. She and I play this other mobile app game called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Oh my god, it's so much fun. It's so addicting. Well, Adam, it's not just a slow call drive. We can actually like pull over to the side because the green has like 5 or 6 stops all around it, so it's great. We can just pull over and everything like that too. But like, no, the Galaxy of Heroes game that we play, it has been the one single thing that has fed my Star Wars addiction like so nicely and has actually made me excited for all of the new movies that keep coming out. Like, I wasn't that excited for Solo, mostly because I was like, oh, we don't need a Han Solo movie. But in the end, I still went to watch it because it was actually really fun and I liked it a lot. Alright. Alright, well, let's go save the person. Also, can I just say that I'm like loving the fact that like there's so many ladies in charge now? It's like they listened.
Oh my gosh, you should see the forum post about that. People are so pissed off. It's so
QQ more. QQ more. I'll drink your tears right here in my glass, my giant glass of wine.
Oh my gosh, I just thought of something really, really funny. You should get, well, I could do it, actually, because I have the Cricut for it, but if you get permanent vinyl, you should get the wine glass and put, poured tears on it.
Ooh, I could make you one and send it to you.
Oh my goodness! Are you still? Do you still do the shirts? Cause I can't wait. I can't wait. Right now, I'm pretty much running. I'm working. I think this is my 3rd BioWare shirt that I can go ahead and put on. I think next week is gonna be my my Kirkwall shirt. But I have all these BioWare shirts. I got this for my birthday. I was really excited because I love Garrus. But anyway, I said stop touching my chest, goddamn. But anyway, I love this. I love this character. I can't help it. I fucking love him.
Yeah, I need to get like legit e-press because the one that I have is just not quite cutting. So it should be here either tomorrow or some point this weekend.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
It won't take long to just crank them out once I get the right stuff.
Nah, that sounds great. Ooh, cutscene. Oh. What are you doing? Snake Man.
Do Danger Noodle!
The Danger Noodle race? Oh my god. I've been here as Alliance. Is he a faceless? Is he a faithless? Ooh. Okay, can I hold on to you, please? Please, oh please. Oh no. No! Please tell me I get to res somebody. And also, Will, you take that back. I liked Tor. I liked the Old Republic a lot.
Oh, no, you didn't. That was one of my favorite games. That was what actually got me into.
Ooh, it's the little fox people.
Beta that. I was founding freaking whatever the fucking that. Like
founding father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was a founding. I was a founder for that.
Oh my god, welcome back! And I'm like, I don't even know how to play this game anymore. Like, what's up?
I know.
I haven't played that game in years.
I haven't played in years, and I was definitely one of the founders as well. But to this day, I will live and die by Operative being the best fucking storyline out of all of them. But the the Imperial Agent storyline being the best story out of all of them, because I've played through 5 of them now. So out of the 8, I've played through 5 of the class stories, and so far, Operative hands down has not been able to be beat. It was just too good. What the?
Don't mind, yes.
But yeah, I've cleared a lot of
the
that.
new auction house thing, where you have to pay more to list one item at a time, is that only for specific things? Because, like, nobody wants to post a whole stack of enchants. Like,
I don't know, actually.
I would think they would apply it just to the trade mats, because it was like one
ridiculous
shimmer scale for like days. Just one shimmer scale for days.
Right. I think it's just like stuff for mats for stuff.
Because who's gonna want to buy a stack of 200 enchantments and then put up the rest of the other 199 that they don't use?
Exactly. Because, like, I have 10 enchant gloves herbalism, and, like, I don't want to have to put it in one stack. Nobody wants that many.
No. It's literally just like crafting mats.
Yeah, like so people don't sit there and list like one linen at a time.
Right. So that, the gold farmers can't fucking be douchebags.
Yeah. So this is gonna be interesting.
It's nice having people to talk to while streaming, so I'm not seeming like a crazy person talking to myself.
Oh, I know.
Well, I kind of like it's.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's there's pros and cons to both of it, because it's like I like being able to balance talking to the chat people and talking to you guys and everything like that too. Like, I love that, but like, I don't know, I can sit there and talk about the most inane bullshit for 3 hours if I have to and if I need to, just because I'm so used to doing that for storytelling and shit like that too.
Yeah, I can do that too, but it's also nice to be able to talk to people who don't mind being heard on a stream. Like, with my guild's Discord, I don't want to have to, like, put out a notice, hey, I'm streaming, so your voice might be heard over, like, and so I don't hang out in my guild's Discord anymore, because, like,
I'm streaming, please don't be vulgar.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't mind that because I'm vulgar myself, but, like, at one point I was able to split out my Discord sound and have it muted, but something happened to my computer and now it won't do it anymore. Ooh, somebody bought my enchantment already.
Well,
nice.
that's actually been the one thing that my biggest problem with Tor, as much as I loved their single story and their class story and like that too, I loved a lot of their stories and stuff like that too, because they were just so much fun. But that was their biggest single most like crime, is that their end game just was shit. And even like Oh, for Tor, yeah, what for Tor was just like what end game. Like especially like when they started out, it was like, all right, you know what, growing pains, that's fine. But after their first expansion and their end game was still really lacking, I was like, man, this sucks. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that I just could not get into. Like I couldn't raid or whatever it was called, missions or whatever the fuck the terminology was for it. Uh-oh, this thing's gonna come attack me. Actually, I'm like fighting things that might kill me, so I should probably pay attention. Herp derp. So I kept reading Icy Veins about what to do as a Shadow Priest to kind of like improve some of the talent choices that I had because I was dying a lot at 120, just could not keep myself alive. And I only changed like maybe one thing about everything because I couldn't agree with some of it because I was like, no, I really like my Shadow or Death. You can pry that out of my cold dead fingers, all right, you know?
I have a couple of talents like that on my rogue where they're like, this one's better. I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean...
But, like, here's my logic. Like, the one that I didn't change is the one for a skill that I legitimately, like, don't use.
Yeah, it's just, like, sometimes I get that they're, like, especially, like, Icy Veins, like, alright, cool. I'm glad that you're tuning this and fine-tuning this for raid and everything like that, too. That's great. But sometimes it gets so minutiaed that I'm just like, I can't function like this. And I mean, maybe it comes from me being like I actually don't like DPSing all that much. I prefer hands down to be healer type, and I do enjoy, like, what really sucks about this is that I do enjoy tanking, but there are times where I just do not have the energy or the brain power to research the dungeon beforehand so that I can at least tank effectively and know where the gotchas are going to be. So, like, I talk myself out of it. But I do enjoy tanking. I do enjoy, like, gaining aggro and having those skill sets because that is also... It's a little bit more proactive while healing is very much reactive. And then 9 times out of 10 when it comes to DPSing, if I'm not remembering my rotation perfectly and I'm not doing it perfectly, then I'm not DPSing perfectly, and therefore it's just downhill from there. Which is why, like, to this day I will never disc priest because they've turned it into a DPS healer, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't DPS heal. Sorry. It's not my game.
Oh, I've always played a disc priest and I love it. Although
I can't do it.
I do miss some things on how it used to be back when we could make our own talent trees, and then I miss things like plea. Everybody's like, why do you miss plea? I'm like, because it's like my only hot that I had. They're like, well, you've got bubble. I'm like, yeah, I know I have a shield, but it doesn't heal you when you shield them. Like with plea, like you can like toss it on them, shield them, and then go DPS. Like with the dungeons now, I can't DPS heal. Like I'm shadow mending the tank only. And it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think the biggest thing that I have the biggest problem I have with discipline, especially too, and it's like, this is like, it's just personal because it was a souring experience. But what ended up happening was when Wrath of the Lich King hit, they did a lot of major changes to Holy, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And, you know, it was an adjustment. I had to get used to it. And then a lot of people, especially because they took so long to come out with Ice Crown, they took forever to come out with Ice Crown, and they were like, we're going to do Trial of Champions instead. And it was just like, no. So a lot of our, like, I was in a fairly healthy raiding guild at that point, and we were casual, but we were like, we did raiding fairly often and fairly regularly. But at the time, like, a lot of the DPSers and even some of the tanks were just kind of like, well, we're going to level our alts, and they leveled their alts, and they had an alt team and everything like that too, which is fine. But a lot of the DPS were leveling healing alts, and a lot of the times they would do discipline, and a lot of those times they would heal and DPS at the same time. And then this sneaky, pervasive attitude of, if you're not DPSing while you're healing, you're useless to us, came into, like, and not just in my guild, but just in general in, like, the WoW in Discipline specifically, because it was a really good DPS healer. It was a fantastic one. It was like the primo one to do that. And don't get me wrong, that's great if that's like, because at the time Discipline was geared towards being the PvP spec, which is great. But then when, I want to say when Cataclysm hit, and I was having the hardest time adjusting to those spec differences for Holy, they were like, lol, roll dis. And I was like, fuck you. Just fuck you and the horse that you rolled in on. And I know that everybody that's now a priest or whatever that's healing is doing Discipline, and like, just fuck everything. And I just like, I'd like rage quit healing at that point because I was so pissed off because there was literally no advice on how to be a holy healer, and like, and doing like heroics and dungeons and shit like that too at the time. And I was just like, so I have like this bitterness to Discipline that I just can't get over with. And like, I played a little bit of Discipline in Legion because of the different weapon types. Now, because of the different weapon types, I was like, you know what, I actually have like 4 priests that were at max level on different servers, and both 2 Alliance, 2 Horde, and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and like, one of them is going to be a Shadow at first, and the other one's going to be Holy. I'm going to see if I can try to level as Holy, and the other one's going to be Discipline. And out of all 4 of them, I didn't double up on the Discipline because I couldn't use it. I couldn't grok it. I just could not play as Discipline. I could DPS as Holy and at least do it, but I hated it, just a level and everything like that too. And then I'm trying to find this fucking thing. Where the fuck is it? What is it? It's explosives. But like, I could and like Shadow, whatever, it's a DPS spec. I can do Shadow no problem. I mean, granted, we're totally underpowered, which really sucks, but that's what it is to be Shadow. They can't figure out what the fuck to do with us because they took away our goddamn mana regen. So it's like, they're like, well, we don't know what to do with you anymore. You're not really a DPS spec, but you should be. Yeah.
But you should be.
Yeah, it just fucking, because when they took away their shtick, when they were like, okay, yeah, sure, you're not a healer, but you're a mana replenisher, I was like, okay, that's great. That's actually pretty cool. Like, keep going with that. That's kind of a cool shtick to have. And then everybody wanted it, and they were like, oh, we're just bringing Shadow Priest so that we can get mana regen. And it's like, fine. That's fine. So
I never could figure out how to play Shadow.
Oh, one of my friends is like, he's a beast at Shadow. Like, I like playing Shadow because I like seeing how much DPS I can eke out of things, but he is literally like a mastermind at figuring out just exactly how to make everything count, every cooldown count. And I know that it's because he also PvPs, and therefore it like, means that he needs to be able to damage and deal and death deal to people, but still, I'm just like, dude, oh, there it is. Okay. It's like, where's this fucking thing? Because I can still get XP from these. Alright, what am I getting? Nope, my arm wraps are fine. I guess it's the hand wraps it is. Okay. Also, I love this
I'm
fucking
really bad
add-on.
about clipping my dots. Like, terrible about clipping.
Yeah, I am too. I'm really bad about that too. I just, like, it's one of the reasons why I'm a really bad warlock too, and why one of my warlock is not a max level 2. I'm like, oh shit, I should stop replenishing this because,
Because you use the dots. Because Agony is not clippable because you want to keep it up at all times. So, like, I love it.
Yeah.
More dots.
More dots.
More dots.
Okay,
Alright.
stop dots.
Alright, stop dots. Fucking thing is the best.
What is that from?
It's okay. So way back in the day.
I got this. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna.
All right. Well, they're gonna. She's gonna link the thing in Discord. But basically, back in the day, there were some hilarious. There were some fucking hilarious flash video. Yeah, it was the Onyxia fight, and it was like oh god, it was some
many whelps.
Danish dude who lost his shit over Ventrilo at his guild.
DKP minus.
Oh yes, I've seen that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back when DKP was a thing. Oh my god, let me tell you, not having that shit anymore is beautiful.
Yeah, not having DKP is nice. Although we used to use, oh, that's what it was, swaps. We used to use swaps, which was really nice because it was a zero-sum system. I really liked it. They were that, but it was definitely like, you know, so you don't have to sit there and worry about like accruing as many points as possible to buy everything.
Yeah, fucking, let me tell you about being a raid leader. Fucking never again.
I was heal lead. For a time, so I understand your pain. Although I don't understand the raiding lead, because like both my friend, we had a really great raid leader, and he was awesome. And my husband would sometimes raid lead, but he was for the most part just guild leader. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, volatile potion. We're blasting shit.
Like no, like I'm hurting 40 cats and. Does everybody have their pods? Warlock, do you have enough soul stones?
Oh my god, not having to worry about soul stones anymore is great.
Right?
That's awesome. Look at these little llamas! Look at these llamas, look how they run. They're so cute. Oh,
the fucking
you had a bag specifically for your shards or whatever.
That was it.
I remember that.
And you had, and you better hope it was the 40 freaking slot bag, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to get into a raid.
Oh my god,
yep,
yes.
I am so pissed that I can't remember what the name of my character was to have them restore it, because it's been 10 years since she was deleted, because she had the achievements for doing the quests to get her mounts that you don't have to do anymore, which I think is freaking ridiculous. Like, those were like the best quests ever.
Oh yeah, no, I've got the feat of strength for my paladin for doing to get my paladin mount.
Yeah, and well, I deleted her before like achievements were like account wide or were like show up and things like that, so like I've lost that forever.
Aw.
No, that sucks. Like, you can't get that character restored? Because I know sometimes they can do restorations at a certain
It's been
point.
like 10 years.
Ah, that's fair.
And I don't remember her name, and I don't remember if she was actually attached to this account that I'm playing on now. I think she was, but I don't remember. I've changed so many email addresses since then.
Alright, let's see.
Sorry.
You okay? You okay, Max?
Well, they put the video to it too, where they did like the really like crude animation for it too.
Oh jeez.
And it's God, I die every time I watch it. It's this and the end of the world gift that like just absolutely fucking good.
End of the world is the greatest thing, but I'm a little tired. Then go take a nap. Fly some missiles.
Fly some missiles. Fucking kangaroos.
Yes. Oh god, I can't. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I need to get a better everything so I can actually be on Discord when I stream. Like, that's what I've noticed is my biggest thing is if I'm running Discord, if I've got it up while I'm trying to stream, my stream goes, bitch, no.
No, that sucks.
The fuck are you trying to do? Do you know I'm a potato? I can't handle this.
Oh my god, I've reached hand numbing, so, and I'm still got this much left of the bottle, which is great.
Yeah.
Yes. But oh wait, there's a sequel to End of the World?
What? What? No. That's not real.
More dots.
More dots. Alright, stop dots.
Stop dots.
I got the 1, was it 1, 3, 5, 7 on the left, 2, 4, 6, 8 on the right. Okay.
And then he starts calling people to the center. It's like, don't stand near other people.
And don't stand next to other people. Oh my god. Mulgrave, come to the center. Forsyth, out of the center. Oh my god. And whatever you do, don't stand next to fucking somebody else. Oh my god, yes.
And then so Justin.
Margaret, heal me.
Oh god.
Okay, it's real. Whenever you don't stand next to each other. Yeah, it is so bad. It's so good. All right, this is why I need to get a stand for my camera up there because I also have a really shitty chair, so my chair like makes it so that I have to like move around. Ever since I've noticed like so last year, it's almost coming up on my year anniversary, but last year I had knee surgery. I had my ACL replaced. So it was after like 21 years of not having an ACL, so it was a long time coming. But when after my surgery and everything like that too, like sitting in my computer desk chair now, it's like after like a couple of hours, I get really stiff. And I can't tell if that's because of the surgery, because it's not just my knee that gets stiff, but also the rest of me. So now I'm like, is it because of the surgery or is it because I've been going to the gym and I keep moving? So it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure yes. I mean, because otherwise the other answer is that I'm getting old and I don't like that answer.
We don't accept that as an answer.
That is not an answer I want to hear.
Unacceptable.
Oh, good, she's alive. Good, because she had abs of steel. All right. Oh no, so I'm reading the text about the.
Well then.
Hello.
Did I mention that I fucking love trolls? Just saying. Like, it doesn't matter which side they're on. I love them. I love them in bits and pieces. They're anyway.
She prefers them on the front side though.
Well, you know what's really funny? You know what's really funny too? My first so my very first tunes were all Alliance because that's what my husband and my friends were rolling, so I did Alliance. And my very first tune was a gnome, rogue. But my very first priest was a dwarf priest because back in the day when this was like vanilla still, dwarf priests had Fear Ward. They were the only priests that had Fear Ward, and it was great.
I miss Fear Ward so
Me
badly.
too. Oh my god, do I miss Fear Ward so bad?
I don't. As a warlock in PvP, I don't.
I miss it. I miss it so much. But anyway, so back in the day, I played a dwarf priest because at that point my friends were like, you should come raiding with us because you're a dwarf priest. We need the Fear Ward. Well, and my husband has been playing a balanced druid since beginning because that's all he likes. He likes balanced druids, which is great. I mean, he's a really good balanced druid.
Chicken.
Boom Chicken is the best. So, excuse me. But basically, when they took away Fear Ward from dwarf priests, I said, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. I can't stand the fact that they finally, because they took away all of the racials for the priests. They just took them all away. And I was like, all right, you know what? It's bad enough that you took away my Fear Ward on my dwarf, but you took it away on my Draenei as well. And then you took away all of my really cool racials that made all of my priests, because at that point I had like 6 or 7 priests for each race, because I was just like, this is so much fun. Because I love priests. But
I'm gonna do all the things.
So then in protest, I made my newest and my longest running my longest running priest, which is my human priest, because at that point I was like, I could go night elf, but that's typical, and I didn't really like their they had a DPS. They still kept it. They still retained the DPS Shard of a Loon or whatever, and that was their racial from just being a night elf as opposed to being a priest. So I was like, all right, whatever. That's all great and all. But human priests had 2 things going for them. One, they had the 3% bonus or the 10% bonus to spirit at that point, and they had the bonus to reputation. And I was like, I'm going human. I'm just gonna go fucking human.
Yeah.
Well, I recreated her. I didn't actually race change because they didn't have race changes at that point. I just recreated and made a new human priest, and then I just started raiding with her. And so my dwarf priest just kind of sat there on the sidelines. Well, skip ahead to like 2013 or something like that too, and I race and faction changed my dwarf priest, and now she's a troll over on Misha. Same name, but she's a troll. And like mostly because now I don't like, if I roll horde, if I can't roll troll for whatever reason, I just don't bother with the class. Because I love trolls so much. And then
I can't be a troll. Fuck it.
I'm so, like, I can't wait to find out what the fuck is going on with Vol'jin, because I'll tell you right now, when they killed Vol'jin at the beginning of Legion, I almost, like, flipped my computer out the window. I was like, no!
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I cried.
I was so upset. I was so upset. I was like, no, you finally got a war chief who is worth the name, who will do right by the name, and then you fucking murder him. And I'm like, oh no! Like, I love in the Darkspear introduction when you play a troll and everything like that too, and you've got your one-on-one time with Vol'jin, and I was like, hey baby.
Hey.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm just gonna sit here and pretend that there's...
silly hunter tried to kill me.
Oh no,
That's
it's
silly
funny.
hunter.
That's very silly.
It wasn't me, I promise.
I'm not playing a hunter, so it wasn't me.
I'm pretty sure he is a BM hunter, but still, against a disc priest, like, the only person I have a problem with is a rogue, because they just lock me up like nobody's business, and I'm dead.
We will stun the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. I actually, so for the longest time, I actually had to boost my rogue. So, okay, my gnome rogue was my first character.
Hello.
And I had to boost her because I couldn't get her past, Wrath of the Lich King. Like, I kept trying. I really kept trying to get her past that, and I couldn't. So I boosted her to 110, and I fucking love her. I fucking love her again. I was like, this is so much fun. I love everything about being a rogue right now. So it was so great.
I've never been able to play a DPS class very well. I'm hoping that with my warlock it'll be different, but like I have like a warrior and a rogue and stuff like that, and they leveled because I did recruiter friend with myself, and we needed teammates for having different classes and like races and stuff. So for our guild, so like I just recruiter friended a shit ton of tunes.
Actually,
and I dual box for like forever. I have 10 WoW accounts. Like
wow,
Jesus.
I only play one. But like I would get them when they would be on sale, when they used to have them on sale for like $5, and then I would recruit a friend myself, and I would put it on my same email address so I could use my my heirlooms and for all of us to level. So like, but like they sit because I have no idea how to DPS as a rogue or a warrior or whatever. I heal. That's what I do. I heal.
Yeah.
Warlocks are fun.
Oh, Will. Oh, Will, that's so cute. Alexi's 400. That's so adorable. I'm sorry, Janella's pretty bad. Anyway, yeah. So this is my because I felt nostalgic or whatever. She hasn't been maxed out yet because I didn't bother because I decided to reroll on Lothar. But this is actually Misha is my gaming mommy guild group. But this is what Kaylee became. She went from being actually remade her on Drendon. Hold on. She went from being this particular looking dwarf. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. She went from being this looking dwarf to badass troll lady, and I still haven't been able to, like, Desdemona right now is my, like, highest level fucking monk. I can't level monks for shit, man. I try. It's so bad. Alright, I actually want to check this really quick. I know I just logged out on my horde really, and this is technically supposed to be my horde stuff, but I suddenly got nostalgic, and also I'm a little tipsy, so I don't really know what I'm doing, so it's great. I'm almost done, though. I'm gonna finish this, and it's gonna be awesome, and then that means I will finish a whole bottle of wine on my stream, and it'll be great. It'll be great. Okay, alright, Sans maybe, like, a couple of sips from my husband, because he did have a couple of sips of the bottle, but still, whole bottle mine.
Rude.
Well, you know what? I'll give it to him. His job is literally the devil right now. It's ridiculous. They're building a new casino and they're opening on Saturday. And he's the network admin or the network security admin, so he needs to make sure that everything is running for everything. So yeah, it's nuts. It is freaking crazy. But yeah. Come on, load. I know that everything's pretty. I'm so glad that I have a nice full frontal of Jaina, too, so that I can go ahead and figure out what the fuck I'm gonna make. Because I'm doing that. I'm totally doing that. I love that outfit. It's so badass.
Do it!
And I know everybody's like, oh, lol, Jaina came in with the save on fucking, during the, whatchamacallit, during... Yeah, and I was like, you know what, screw you all, because it looked fucking badass, and it looked great, and she looked amazing.
You know what? So I've been bored since fucking day one. Like day negative 15, really, if we're going there.
Yeah.
But like, I gotta give it to Jaina. That fucking she came in like a boss.
I literally did not bother. Okay, so the Before the Storm novel, the only reason why I bought that novel and read that novel was because there is one chapter in there about Jaina going to visit her dragon boyfriend, and that's it.
Her dragon boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to read the thinly veiled smut. That's really all I wanted.
Well, no,
Wait,
she wasn't.
has a dragon boyfriend?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Caligos. Caligos is her boyfriend. Like
She
Caligos and
totally
her.
has some Dragon D.
Oh yeah,
up in
she
that.
gets the blue dragon D. Like
Graduated from
whoa.
Orc because Thrall wanted nothing to do with her, and she got mad. So she's like, you know what, Thrall, fuck you. I'm gonna fuck a dragon.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. I can get the blue dragon D. It's fine.
Hey.
So, do you guys get chills watching the Warbringer Azshara cinematic?
Oh god.
I keep watching that over and over again because, like, oh my gosh.
It made me moist.
Wait, what did you watch? I missed. I was saying hi to Jasira.
Cinematic.
Oh
like,
yes, the
Warbringers.
fucking
like,
Warbringers.
I was kind of disappointed with Jaina's, like, because
I was kind of pissed off with like, oh yeah, but Sylvanas was like,
no, okay.
Playing into the whole, I'm like, listen, if you've been playing since Warcraft fucking anything pre-World of Warcraft, she is playing true to her fucking character.
Okay, no. Okay, put it this way. I will still say that out of all of the Warbringers, Jaina's is my favorite because the music for that is beautiful and the symbology and everything like that. That particular Warbringer's just short is gorgeous and is probably the one that made me so like really emotional, and I love that song. I love The Daughter of the Sea. Sylvanas is like the Sylvanas Warbringers is kind of at the bottom for it, and Azshara's is in the middle. I really liked Azshara's because it was a really decent. Like here's where Azshara kind of comes from or whatever. The only thing I have a little bit of a problem with is that was it in Legion or was it in in Cataclysm? They really made Azshara out to be very selfish and everything like that too. I didn't like how they were like, oh, maybe we're gonna backtrack a little bit and make her maybe it's all about her people. It's like no. Azshara is the queen. She is the motherfucking queen. She doesn't give a shit about her people, but I get it. I get that she basically just needs her people so that she is queen. And I like that. I fucking love that. What is his name? N'Zoth is a fucking fish in it. Oh man. He's just a fish. But my favorite part of that Warbringers episode though is when she is silhouetted against his eye and it's that fish eye. Oh, that is so creepy, but it's so cool. Like that's why I really like the Azshara one. Now don't get me wrong, I love the Sylvanas one for the flashback of her being like her basically kind of her origin story and everything like that.
I stopped watching that.
Which you only get if you played Warcraft. Like,
exactly. Like
exactly.
That's why I'm like,
so if you
these people,
if you've never played Warcraft
you don't know my Sylvie.
Exactly. With Azshara though, it's not that she's like about her people. It's that she needs her people to love and adore her. She doesn't give a shit about her people.
She's a classic narcissist.
As far as she wants to do things for them. She wants them around so that she can be respected and adored and loved.
Yes.
Without that, she feels like she's nothing. So like, she wasn't saving them because they were her people. She was trying to save them so that they could like adore her.
So they were all about her. Yeah.
I sacrificed for you.
Look at how
exactly. It had nothing to do with her love for her people. It had only to do for her love for herself and her vainness. And I think a lot of people don't get that. They think, oh, she's like trying to save her people. No, she's trying to save her need to be loved, and adored, and But like she is one powerful. I hope they do right by her because she is one bad bitch, that is for sure. But I still can't believe that she thought that Sargeras was gonna sleep with her. Like that's
Oh
just
yeah.
so funny.
I think like Shara is pretty interesting, and I kind of hope that they do explore her at least a little bit less tropishly. I'm really kind of miffed with how they've approached with Sylvanas. Like, granted, I should probably go back to the Horde side to find out what the fuck's going on over there, but I'm a little miffed with that. I'm a little miffed with that only because like Sylvanas as like I will say from day one, I never thought the Forsaken should be part of the Horde. I always thought the Forsaken should be their own faction in a lot of ways. I thought that like just that's how they made sense, and in a lot of ways too, especially with the whole like undead and Deathbringer and stuff like that too. And don't get me wrong, I understand her desire to not necessarily procreate, but to exist and keep existing, especially now that they no longer have a purpose beyond, because the Lich King is out of the picture, or at least Arthas, I should say, is out of the picture. But at the same time, like, and so I understand that like she is definitely following a rail or a path that she has. I don't like how on the surface, and especially at a quick take, she has become literally like this like mustache twirling bad guy. And it's not just what we've been presented with in game that we've seen, because especially if you're looking at just the shit that you see in game, if you're looking at just the cutscenes and everything like that too, literally she's like mustache twirling, especially with Anduin, like in fucking Lordaeron, when they have all these parallels to her and Arthas, or at least Anduin and Arthas, weirdly, and all that shit like that from Warcraft 3. And all that cutscenes,
somebody else picked up on that. I'm like,
oh yeah, no, it was
calm the fuck down.
It was
like,
fucking weird.
Lion, you need to chill the fuck out.
But
we've seen how this plays out.
But it's reinforced. The thing is though, it's reinforced in the book. Like if you read Before the Storm, she still has like, you don't really get much depth of what she's thinking and what she's like doing. You just get kind of like the surface of course we want to make sure that the Forsaken survive, or at least can not necessarily procreate, but at least live on. You know what I mean? It's just like no, I don't think Anduin's Arthas' son. I'm definitely not on that board. Like I don't even think that Arthas and Jaina ever had a kid. I think Jaina has never been a mother, but that's just me. Whatchamacallit? But like, I don't know. I just, on one hand, they have a really great potential with Sylvanas, but with everything that they've portrayed so far in game, and even in some of the novelizations, I don't know about comics because I haven't read those. I've just seen synopsis of them. But everything that we've seen in the game and in novelizations of Sylvanas, they're setting her up for the really boring, tropish get of, oh, look, the old gods made her do it. Hurdy hurt her. Because when she committed, like, I didn't, I only played Alliance and Legion, or not Legion, Wrath of the Lich King, so I didn't see, or at least I should say I only raided Alliance in Wrath of the Lich King. I didn't raid Horde. So I didn't know that Sylvanas killed herself at the end of Wrath. I did not know that. I was like, holy fucking shit, she just
died a couple times.
She
and
just
then the Valkyries keep, or the whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
like I
keep bringing her back.
I watched
They've said it's not her time.
Yeah, I've watched the Noble. Well, the thing is though that she jumped off of Ice Crown, or the Citadel, and then she landed on a pile of Sauronite. And Sauronite, which was either infected by either N'Zoth or Yogg-Saron. So it's an old god influence on that one. But like at the same time, like I watch a lot of Noble. Noble does a great job at doing a lot of like in-depth lore stuff, and so does Pyromancer too. I like they're two of my favorite YouTubers for lore stuff. And like Noble did a great synopsis of like the story of Sylvanas so far. And
was that the like one that was like an hour and a half long or whatever? That
he did
use a lot of Warcraft stuff. Yeah, I watched that and I thought it was so good because it summed everything up, and like, I mean, it was an hour and a half or something like that, but still, it was fantastic.
But it covered, like everything. I was like, sorry, like I have a huge girl.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's awesome, and I really like listening to his stuff because he does lore well, and I liked like, it's really funny because my old raid leader from back in the day, he was my lore font, and I'd be like, Selly, what do I need to know about this? Selly, what's this? What is this? You know, because he was great about the lore. But since then, you know, I found Noble, and Noble's been pretty good, and he's been running since, I think, Pandaria is when he started doing all the lore stuff. But, like, he did a great Sylvanas episode, and it was episodic. It was like 5 episodes, and then he did a big hour-and-a-half long. He just combined them all together. And it was a great synopsis of Sylvanas and, like, her character up to this point. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, great. She has a lot of good, awesome flaws and motivations and everything like that, too, to serve her people and also do right by her people. But at the same time, I'm like, don't cop out, guys. Come on, don't make it the old gods made me do it, because that's what they're setting her up to be. Because she died on the Saronite, she saw her death in Oblivion, and then that's when the Valkyr were like, we don't want to be under the Lich King anymore, because even at that point, the Lich King was Bolvar. They were like, we don't want to be controlled by the Lich King anymore, so we'll take ours, we'll throw in our lot with you. We will sacrifice, I think at that point it was only 1 or 3 that were going to stay in the Oblivion in Sylvanas' stead. But yeah, she's lost like
1 to start, and then
it was 1 to start, and then she's gotten like 3 more that have been in there because she got murdered in Cataclysm.
Yes,
I think it was Cataclysm. Yeah, she was murder knifed in Cataclysm or something like that too, or maybe it was in Legion. I think it was in Cataclysm. But like, you know, murder knifing happened, and she died again, and then they brought her back, and that's why in Legion she was trying to control the Valkyr so that she had basically control over her fate. Now, I like how, at least at this point, it's kind of almost like, is it her fate that she's worried about, or is it her people's fate? Because it's kind of up in the air as to which one it is. When you really think about it, she wanted the control of the Valkyr so that, she can make more Forsaken, or so that she can control when she's about to check out. You know, like, it's not really nailed
Possibly
down.
both.
Yeah, it could be both. And that's like, there's possible noble leanings if she's trying to do it for people, but at the same time, it's very selfish as well. And I like that ambiguity to it, because it still makes her, regardless, it still makes her very human and very relatable in a lot of ways too. I love that she is so flawed, you know.
Oh, there's a reason, like, my waifu, like, I fucking love her.
I know. No. My waifu is Naifu waifu. Naifu waifu is, I miss Xalatath so much. Oh my god, I miss Xalatath to bits and pieces. I was so mad about that. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry.
No, I wish that female Death Knights could be Valkyr.
Oh my god.
Because that would be so, like,
that'd be
like,
amazing.
I think that should be.
I think undead hunters should be fucking Dark Rangers, I'm just saying.
Yeah, so it's just like, so Sylvanas has a lot of potential, and like, maybe it's just me, but I was kind of like, oh look, they brought in the honeyboo in Nathanos. That's great. That's fine. You can find, somebody else that maybe she might have had some feelings for in there somewhere, anywhere. No? Okay. That's fine. That's fine, whatever. Nathanos, yeah, okay, sure. You're her boy toy. We got this. But anyway, so yeah, Sylvanas has a lot of potential, and I do want to see what happens with Sylvanas. But I will admit that
I'll be pissed if they do her wrong. I'm just saying, I'll fly my ass to Anaheim. You hear that, Blizzard? Fucking watch it.
I actually, what's really funny though is that, like, one of the biggest reasons why I'm still pretty Alliance and pretty gung-ho Alliance too is that I have enjoyed a lot watching Anduin grow up. I've enjoyed it. I really have, like, seeing him as a kid, seeing the Onyxia plot and everything like that too, and then seeing Bolvir going off, and then his father coming back, and then I'm also, because I love priests. Priests are my favorite, and the fact that Anduin is a priest. He's not a warrior. He's not your stereotypical macho man. He's not a paladin. He's not Arthas 2.0. Yeah, like I was so happy about that. That he's not,
is he
like,
really a priest. I thought he was like a combination of a priest and a paladin.
No,
like,
okay.
Together.
Put it this way.
He's a plate-wearing priest.
He is.
I was just gonna say, no. He's basically like a cleric. Indeed, that's exactly what he is.
Yep.
He is definitely a cleric, but Anduin has been a priest since like forever, and no, he's not a paladin. He was, I guess there was in a comic book that he was supposed to have, in a comic book, one of the comics or something like that too, he was to be trained in the martial arts by decree of Varian, because, he needed to at least know something because he was a prince, blah, 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 blah. And that was actually interesting because it was a dwarven warrior, and she died. Like, he was starting to, like apparently they were supposed to have some sort of budding cuteness going on, and then she dies horribly or whatever, and then he kind of like is like, he makes sure that he is the best at this. He's not great hitting that, and like everybody knows that he is not great at being like, in his martial prowess, but he knew enough to be able to get by, because at that point he was doing it for her.
Aww.
And like, I was like, oh, that's so adorable. And yeah, and I was like, but no, that's okay. I totally ship him and what's his fucking name, the black dragon. Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name, and he was so important in Pandaria.
Oh, the little yes, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Raytheon. That's it, Raytheon. So like, him and Raytheon, they were totally like, there was so much subtext going on in Pandaria. I absolutely loved it. But so no, what I loved about Anduin though is that, one, I loved the fact that he was a priest. That was fantastic. I was like, great, show a male character, especially an important male character, not being big macho warrior type dude. Cool, that's great. And then they showed him being a shadow priest, and I was like, oh, I lost my fucking mind. I lost it. I lost every cent of sanity that I had, and it was in Pandaria that they did it, when he went off on his own. And it's like, you see this all throughout the Alliance, like Jade Forest quests. And hello, Gizmo Flame, how are you? Welcome to the channel. And say hi. But like, he was full-blown shadow, because like, there was an SI7 team that was tagged to go after him, and like, he like mind controls one of them, and he fears another one. He's like, no, I have this mission and I have to go do it, and like, he like gets them out of his fucking way and then goes and does his thing. And I was like, you just used a bunch of shadow priest stuff, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you, my little buddy. and then of course like, in Legion, when they started doing the whole thing with when Rin died, when Varian dies and everything like that too, and like Anduin has to step up, and I was like, oh, is this character growth? Is this happening? Like, kind of that kind of crap. And then of course they fucking came out with the I don't remember. I don't think it was at BlizzCon last year, but I remember it being very shortly after BlizzCon, when they came out with the CGI cinematic of the attack on Lordaeron. Oh my god! I was like, two things. I was like, one, who the fuck is the guy in the lion mask? Because that can't be Anduin, because he's wearing full plate and he's a priest, and we're not allowed to have plate. And then when it was Anduin and he said, fuck this sword, mass res, I was like, panties dropped. Like, this is the best thing ever. You've grown up into such a man, and I love it. But whatever, it was the best thing ever. And of course, what was it? The big meme that goes around is like the crying angel face, and I was like, I don't care, it's great, I love it, I love everything about it. So, Before the Storm did a fantastic job. I should actually be playing this game, but I can't stop talking about the lore. Anyway, Before the Storm did a really great job. It was like, it didn't. What pissed me off is that it showed only surface thoughts and surface things about Sylvanas, but it did go into a lot of in-depth things and Anduin's thinking and how he's thinking about things and everything like that too, which was great. I loved that. I loved the plot line of it. Have you guys read the book?
Not yet. I've got the kind of, what is it? Somebody like books on tape bullshit did it, and it's on YouTube somewhere, and I have it saved to try and listen to it work. But then I'm like, I can't do that because I can't concentrate on it.
Yeah. Well, actually, I was surprised. I was surprised at how fast I read that book. Like, I usually take a couple of days to read something that's 300 to 400 pages, and I read it in a day. And I was so surprised at how quick and easy of a read it was. But I think there were two things that were really cool about the whole thing. One, all of Anduin's thought processes and everything like that too. Really, really interesting and really definitely helps set up this game part for me and everything like that too. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I saw Quest anyway. I'm definitely I've almost got this much left, and that means I've drunk an entire bottle of wine and everything is tipsy. But anyway, the other thing that was really cool about it that I never really thought about, but it was really cool that they put it in there, was undead maintenance. You don't heal. Hello, call me Indy. How are you? You don't. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I'm talking about a bunch of lore, and I'm not really playing all that much, but I'm trying to. I really am. I'm totally nerding out, and I can't really help about it. But basically, they talk about how one, I loved that this is not spoiling a lot. There is a faction of undead that just crop up because of Sylvanas' absence. Because Sylvanas is the war chief of the Horde now. She can't be at Undercity, basically ruling Undercity. So a council crops up in her stead. And this council is basically doing a lot of the day-to-day things that Sylvanas used to do. But some of the council, because they all have their free will now, they no longer have either the pull of the Lich King, or they don't have that forsaken pull anymore. They're kind of they're exercising their free will. And some of them are what if we just want it to end? What if we just we're done? We're good. We've had this interesting unlife, and we're done. Because when the undead get injured, they can't just heal. They can't just knit it together and holy stuff works. No, they have to worry about if their hand gets chopped off, they have to go find another dead hand, sew it on, and then make sure everything works. This really cool idea about how there were dry undead and there were squishy undead and there were smelly undead. It was you don't really think about it. I mean, you think of some of the obvious things, especially if you're an RP server or anything like that too. You think some of the obvious things where, yeah, sure, if I've got a character or an undead that doesn't have a jaw, I have to figure out how to fucking talk. But all these really cool maintenance things, and how some undead are they've lost so many parts. Are they even themselves anymore? Why don't they just let it go and embrace oblivion and stuff like that too? It's just so girl. It's so cool. And it's just yeah, I'm just I that was part of the reason why I loved that book, because it gave us that insight to that part of the undead.
More depth into the everything.
Yeah. So if you're an undead RPer, or whatever, you got a treasure trove of stuff.
Rolled on, well, and it's stuff that as someone who is a fan of zombie movies, rolling undead seemed very natural to me, and I'm like,
oh, that's fair. That's totally fair.
I think I have an undead character on some server somewhere.
And I did the guild that I have. We did everything, and we actually set up a whole RP section of our guild, and it was great. We did the whole, stereotypical mercenary guild, whatever. but we had a sister guild, Alliance side, so the whole thing was we're playing both ends against each other. We're literally going to the highest bidder. We don't care what side it is. Oh my god. And it was run by a rogue and a shadow priest.
Oh, nice. Okay, so the problem, I've always been really intrigued about trying to do RP for WoW. And I really have, because for the most part, some of the characters, this character, my Banshee, she's my main priest, and she's been what I've been running with for a really long time. There were a couple of I play her as being in love with what's his name? It's the demon hunter, and his name is Jake. No, I don't know. I take
State Farm.
No, not Jake from State Farm, but it's fuck. What is his name? Jace, yes, Jace,
Yeah.
because of some of the stuff that happened when you were going through the things, and like my druid, my night elf druid or whatever, like I have these little things that somebody just did something. I have to look and see what it was. Yes, call me Indy. Thank you for following. Thank you so much for following the stream.
Yay, more follows.
Yeah, we love the follows. Thank you so much. But no, I over the years, like I wanted to try to do the role play stuff, but the problem is one, I couldn't really find a group to do it with. Two, because of the nature of WoW and how quests are repeatable and they don't really like, and things, mobs respawn and stuff like that too, I had a really hard time just kind of like getting used to the fact that you really can't change the world. This is before the time of phasing, okay? This is before phasing happened. So it was really hard to figure that out and stuff like that too. And then there was but then like the one thing out of Warlords of Draenor that was the best thing that happened was that randomly, like I mained my druid. I have a night elf druid that I mained for that expansion, and randomly, like my crotchety ass grumpy feral druid suddenly had a soft spot for this crotchety bastard of a Death Knight dwarf. And like you know how you gather the garrison NPCs and you get them and everything like that too. Like I like latched onto that, and so I started making a lot of like just headcanon stories for them. And then from there I just kind of moved on. Like my dwarven priest that's been race changed into a troll priest, like that first troll that first dwarven priest that I was talking about. I race changed her to dwarf or to troll. And now I'm like, yeah, it's because she's always had a thing for trolls, and now she's living the dream. You know, that's just how it is. And so, like, I've always had, like, these little, like, RP moments that I've not completely been able to embrace because I still haven't been able to, like, before I hadn't been able to really grok a lot of the lore and stuff like that behind WoW. But now that I've gotten a better chance, and now that they're developing it more, now that they're really concentrating on a lot of the lore, I have a better understanding of how to like really like flesh out like RP characters. So it's something that I keep thinking about revisiting and possibly doing like an RP server. And I know that there's a ton of like add-ons that make that really easy and like kind of cool. Actually, I've seen them before.
There's just
Wait, there's add-ons for doing RP?
Yes, because I forgot what they're called. There's a couple of them out there, but some of them are basically
I don't
like
remember what any of them are anymore.
If you have the add-on for the RP, you basically can write your characters like visual. This is before we could do transmog too, so I mean I don't know how that's changed, but like you can do all the visuals and stuff like that too, and like have like a basic outline of the character. And then if you, it's like my RP or something like that too. If you had the add-on and somebody else has the add-on,
see somebody like if they could put their bio in it. And
yes, exactly.
It became a huge thing of being like, let's find the most Mary Sue fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but you know what?
They're like,
I love Mary Sue stuff.
And freaking whatever's bastard child.
Oh.
Like.
Don't get me wrong, one of the coolest parts, one of the coolest things in the Before the Storm novel is the fact that, yes, I play priest, and that means that all the priest stuff was really great. Arthas's sister is one of the companions you can get as the class Hall. And Arthas's sister is in the novel, and something major happens to her, and holy fucking shit, it's amazeballs. I'm still, my mind is blown.
He has a sister?
Yeah, her name is hang on, I wonder if I can actually see from.
You're like a freaking wealth of knowledge,
right? Like my best friend. Her stream should just be like lore with Steffi.
All right, well maybe I might start doing the story time with me. So basically, oh my god, I'm all right. You know what? I have to look up her name. Because she's basically a Menethol, and Arthur's sister is Kalia. That's right. Kalia Menethol shows up as one of the priest's companions that you can send out on missions. And I was like, at first I thought nothing of it, and then of course when the book came out and they started talking about her, if you think about it, Kalia is actually the heir to Lordaeron. Because Arthas is dead.
Oh snap!
Yeah, so she is the biggest.
Shit.
So when you think about it, she is the biggest threat to Sylvanas, because she's sitting
really
there in a
needs you
Lordaeron.
to, like, write me a list of all the books that I need to freaking read.
Oh, trust me, I'm still looking. Oh, there's a fuck ton of books. I'm still going through a lot of them. The only one that I've read so far has been Before the Storm, and Before the Storm was before this expansion. So.
I had to go get my grapes.
It's all done, by the way. My wine is all done.
Well, I'm just starting, so.
That's okay. That's okay. I finished.
Open another bottle.
To me,
Right.
to me, this is the first time I've finished an entire bottle all by myself, and wow.
Oh, really? See, I usually drink 2 bottles of wine by myself.
Oh man, no. I'm okay. So, hello, my name is
My mom
Steffi,
and I
and
drank
I'm a
5
lightweight.
bottles of champagne the other month.
That's beautiful. I miss mimosas like so much.
I actually.
Oh my gosh, I love mimosas.
We'd do parties in the desert, and like during freaking sunrise sets, like we would bust out like 3 bottles of freaking champagne and like a gallon of freaking orange juice, and we're like, mimosas in the desert, guys. We were dumb kids, but it was fun. And I haven't had a mimosa in forever.
Okay, I've been told I might be being a little too loud. It's fine.
Uh-oh. Sorry, we're getting excited over boners over here.
Yeah, I know. No, I just like, this is one of the reasons why, like, if you I really like, okay, so one of the biggest reasons why I am a huge fan of BioWare games is that I love that they get really good at lore. And man, oh man, I'm so excited about how much WoW has gotten into their lore and then just embraced it and then ran with it. Like, oh, so it's been so good. And so, like, yeah, 2 of the YouTubers that I follow for a lot of that lore stuff has been Noble 87 and then Pyromancer. And I like Noble because he gives you what is out there. And, like, he doesn't give you speculation. He's, like, literally, like, this is all the published stuff. Here's all the game stuff. Here's all the comic book stuff. You know, this is the story as we know it. And then, that's Noble. And then Pyromancer is really into the, I'm going to go ahead and extrapolate and then see what kind of theories, like, he's going to throw a bunch of theories out there. And some of them are out there and some of them are, like, just this side of possible, you know what I mean?
Tweets clip, you finished the whole...
Oh my god, I have to see what this clip looks like. Okay, now I'm going to look at it. It's all done, by the way. My wine is all done. That's okay. That's okay. I finished another bottle. To me, this is. Oh my god, I look ridiculous, but it's fine. All by myself. Wow.
It's okay. I dyed my hair the other day. It's supposed to be a dark red because my work requires us not to have unnatural hair colors. It's fucking pink. I'm like, oh. Whatever, they'll deal with it. Like, no one's. It's just they're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm not fixing it. Just not.
Okay, but actually, out of all the wines out there, I don't like whites. I like reds. Reds is good. I need to catch up on chat because things have been happening and I cannot understand what's going on. What's going on? Okay, lots of lulls. Ooh, cider mimosa? I like cider mimosa. I like cider mimosa. I want to try that.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
Oh my god, apple picking is so much fun. That is probably one of the funniest, the most fun things that I like to take my kids to, is apple and pear picking. Like when it's in season, that is so much fun. So much fun. Okay, what was I doing? I don't even know.
I was in the wrong fucking place. I'm like, why isn't this working? Because you're in the wrong spot, Dom.
Okay, apparently we're gonna kill a captain. I'm not sure exactly why, but I like how she's bloodthirsty.
Just kill them all.
I love how the night elves are like, fuck it all, kill them all. I hate them all. I like
They burned our tree, kill everything.
exactly. Just kill them all. Let's see. Several of them have been captured by blood trolls. Yeah, okay. Whoever thought blood trolls would be your ally was obviously high.
Wait, blood trolls are alliance?
No, they're not.
Oh.
No, okay, put it this way.
What?
Put it this way. When the war campaign happens, Braun over here, you know, in his brilliance is like, oh yeah, totally. These guys told us that the blood trolls will totally be our allies against the Zandalari. It'll be great. And I'm like, they're called blood trolls. Are you really sure about this?
Like, are you sure?
Are you 100% sure about this? Because I'm pretty sure that this is not going to go out the way that you want it to. And then he gets there and he's like, oh look, he's murdered all of our people and these blood trolls suck. They're butts. And I was like, yeah, you know.
Like you do.
Alright, I don't know what the plan is, but that's fine.
Although,
I'm just gonna follow the arrow.
There's a quest, and you'll see it when you get there on your horde side,
Mhm.
where you actually like do the. I'm gonna pretend to be a blood troll. I fucking love their models, like absolutely love
Well,
them.
the blood trolls have the same models as the Zandalari. So when we get access to the Zandalari, then we should have access to the blood troll type model.
I want that freaking. I want it.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm
I
so excited.
my whole character blood troll thing. Just saying.
Also, by the way, the first time I died over here in Zandalari was as an alliance, and I discovered the amazing brilliance that is, what is his name, Baswani. What? Oh my god! I can't wait to die. I can't wait to die as a troll.
And he doesn't like. It's really like. I died on my demon hunter, and they're like, "Oh, you stink like demons or whatever." I died on my freaking hunter. It's like, guess that feigned death didn't work, did it? I'm like, "Fuck you." You know what? Fuck you. Okay? Listen, I'm gonna need you to stop. Like, it's very class specific and like race specific each time he insults you, and I'm just like,
you know what?
I need you to fucking get your
you know what though? Good, because the one time the one thing that he said to me when I came in as my human priest, but still as my priest, was like, got in over your head, did you? And I was like, yes, I did. There were too many things and they all murdered me.
Yeah, no, and it gets progressively like, fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Had enough of your sass. Yeah.
They said on the mage that they were like, that blink didn't get you very far, did it?
Good. Oh my god, I'm in love with that character. That character is amazing because everything about that is amazing.
That to me, I died laughing.
That was you, Jess.
Twice to try and get away, and I still died.
Yep.
That's awesome. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna kill this thing, although it's like dead already, so therefore I need to find a group, but that's okay. Oh, I just realized that I'm out of my drink, but that's okay.
Rude. Trying to get another one.
Well, it is time to get another one, but I'm actually gonna start drinking some of my seltzer so that I don't die in the morning, because I do have to put a toddler or a kindergartner on a bus.
You don't even know
a child.
You're so drunk you don't even know how old your kid is anymore.
You're like, there's a child that needs to go to school.
Yes, there's a child that needs to get out of my face tomorrow morning.
If it needs a thing, and I know I have something to do with that.
Well, this is why I have cats. The only person that has to go out of the house then. Although I do yell at them because they don't pay rent.
No,
that is fair.
Are like the worst roommates ever. They just like
no, don't die.
And they sleep all day. They don't contribute to the house in any fashion.
They're just loafers.
They do.
They really are.
Loaders, man.
I scoop their shit. I feed them.
I know.
Like, the fuck? And people are like, "Oh, you should have kids." I'm like, "I've got cats. I'm good."
Yeah.
I'm okay. Really. Like, I don't need any crotch goblins. I have kittens.
I thought crotch.
The people who are breeders. But
that
like,
is a very much a big snack. It's a very big snack. Oh, and it's a very dead snack. Wait, did I not get a? I didn't get. Why didn't I get credit? Oh, because some.
It's not a credit snack.
Oh my god, because some fucktard decided to put it as fucking raid. I hate when people do this. How do I get out of this stupid group? I hate everybody. I hate everybody. You made it a raid, you fucking moron.
Why are you doing things wrong?
Why are you so stupid? Get
Why
good.
Can't you get good news?
Get good, scrub.
God.
L to play, dude.
L to play.
That was another series of videos.
Mm.
It was World of Roadcraft that I absolutely loved, and pretty much anything by Oxhorn.
Oh, Oxhorn was so good. I remember, was it Manamana?
Oh, Jesus.
Rufflemouth.
Rufflemouth. Rufflemouth. Rufflemouth. Alright, this guy is attacking it, so I'm just gonna do it. I don't care anymore.
Running that new with the Uber lead hacks and the
Oh my god, I loved Oxhorn. I loved his fucking Shade of Iran chant too. That was great.
One of my favorites was when he got loot lag and he was like stuck, like bent over looting.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my god.
I kind of miss stuff like that sometimes. Where I'm just
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna squat across this zone.
Yeah. He was like stunned, like I have a crick in my back.
I'm gonna die because everything hates me, and I'm also very tiny. Because everything is like, I'm gonna kill you now because you need to die.
Yeah, is it me or does it seem like the aggro range has gotten larger?
Well, apparently, like, what ends up happening is that, so, from what I understand, at least from what people have said, is that a lot of, the zones, while they don't have you can do whatever progression of zones that you want, certain zones have a higher concentration of mobs than other zones. So,
I think that's just a way of them saying, suck it up.
How about the animals that are sleeping, and when you walk by them, they mysteriously wake up, unlike how they used to just stay sleeping?
Yeah.
Maybe
I
mean, on their tail.
If you think about it, that's kind of accurate. I mean, you come across a bear that's sleeping in the woods, you walk past, like, bitch, no, I was sleeping, and it gets mad.
No, I don't mean like walk like right up on it, but like you can be like.
Oh yeah, no, if you're like circumventing it, trying to avoid the shit, and it's like, oh, I can smell your farts. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I just assume because I'm undead, everything can smell me, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, what's that?
Well,
What crawled up its ass and died twice.
Apparently. Well, I mean, you could be like, well, obviously if you're a squishy undead, then that makes sense, or if you're like a squelchy undead. But if you're a dry undead, maybe you don't smell.
Maybe I smell, but maybe I make rustling sounds, like paper, because my skin is like dried up crusty leather and scabs and shit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm gonna paint a beautiful picture, don't let me keep going. It's gonna get gross real fast.
It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be fantastic.
I played on an RP server. I can't. I'm done. I give up. Some burp paddles.
Everyone.
Oh my gosh, I am dying.
I would like to point out we have 18 viewers.
Woohoo!
18 viewers.
Hello, everybody, and I'm glad you were able to enjoy this so far.
Hello, everyone. We're lurking, going, these bitches be cray. Like, you're not wrong.
I'm just glad that everything's coming through, right? So that means that people can hear it and can participate.
How the fuck did I get stunned? Where's the rogue? Fuck you.
Okay, I will tell you right now that I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I'm literally just following the glowy bits and being like, I'm gonna collect the glowy bits because it's telling me to collect the glowy bits. I don't know why I'm collecting.
I must touch it.
Oh look, I did a world quest and I didn't even fucking know why.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh wait. Okay, so the Savage Hunt says that I need to kill 15 blood trolls and their allies. And apparently I'm in the blood trolls and allies section, so maybe I should start killing some blood trolls and allies.
Maybe yes.
Yes.
It's possible.
Hello, Craft.
Excuse me. Hi.
Actol, you're here. Yay. Hello, how are you? I'm totally like almost done with life and liberty and pursuit of happiness. I don't even know. I'm an entire bottle of wine in, so this should be fun. It was a Pinot Noir, and it was very delicious, and I'm glad I had it. Well, wait. Oh, wait. The fucking NPC joined me. That's great. And something else killed it for me, so that's great.
Yay. I'm just killing lobsters.
Yeah, I don't know why Discord likes to do that shit.
Fun.
Oh, a friend of mine I haven't heard from in a long time has just texted me, and I love her. But, oh, that's right. I totally did not just do the thing.
Uh-oh, you're fired.
I am.
For not doing the thing.
Oh, shit. I just ran into an instance by accident.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
It's like, oh, here's a cave. Walk in. Oh, shit. It's freehold.
Oh, wait a minute. Oops.
My bad.
Let me just back out before I aggro the whole.
I can't. I'm stuck on the loading screen.
Oops.
Okay, Hemet, let's fucking do this fucking bullshit. Let's go.
Okay, so I understand that they wanted to have the blood elf aesthetic be applied to the vampire, so they have the sanguinier and stuff like that. That's great and all. But, I mean, these are blood trolls. I'm pretty sure that these guys have the vampirism covered.
Dude, they literally, like... Yes.
This one troll just, like, was screaming, blood, blood, blood! And I'm like, yes, you were a vampire. That you are.
That's funny.
Yes, just yes.
Although I do find it amusing that they had to get their vampires versus werewolves in there somewhere, and they did it by, you know, this expansion.
Oh shit! Here's all the oh, this is okay. Sorry.
What was that?
Oh yes.
I didn't quite follow all of that just happened. Can you please repeat it?
Blue, I miss your wife. I miss your waifu, because I know that she has to go to sleep so early, but I miss your waifu. Sleep is wonderful, and sleep is also pretty awesome.
Sleeping is my favorite pastime.
It's probably the thing.
Why am I digging in the dirt? I don't have archaeology on.
Little did you know, it snuck up on you.
It's one of my favorite story transitions is Little Did You Know.
Oh, Blue. Emmy, I'm sorry. Maybe someday, one day, it won't be so butts.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, hello.
Hi.
How you doing, Jess?
Oh, I wasn't talking to you guys. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I was tired of using my push to talk button, and then somebody said hi to me in my chat stream, so I said hi.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. We'll just talk to all the people.
Yeah, we'll just talk to everybody.
Hold on, wait. Let me do this. Let me open in a new tab. 2 Twitch streams going at once. We got this.
Oh my god, I do that too. I use my phones because I have 2 phones. Well, no, I have 3 phones. So all personal and then work. And then my tablet.
Wow, okay.
And then I open up, yeah, and then I use the tablet. So I open up a bunch of different people's streams, like that have low viewership, to kind of like bolster their stuff. Cause, oh, really? You guys are gonna try and like kill me? Nice try. Oh shit!
Lol,
now
no.
I'm dead. There's a fucking rogue.
Blah. You said it.
The warrior and the monk I could have lasted against, but the rogue, no.
So just so you guys are aware, if I ever have to do it like a PvP stream, which I'm probably gonna do one in the future, but if I ever have to do a PvP stream, it won't be until I literally install soundproofing in my office, because otherwise my children will wake up because I will be screaming.
Mommy, why are you so mad? Just fucking
What?
Fucking rogue, man. Just go back to sleep. Fucking hate rogues.
I hate rogues on cast when I'm playing. I'm just like, I need you to stop so I can at least get a spell off. Could you please? Thank
Can
you.
you just please not stop? Okay, just stop. Just stop.
Can you just
Oh my god.
time out? Time out.
Just pause. Just pause for a second.
Although my favorite thing,
all the way over there.
my favorite PvP moment was in Wintercraft. It was back in the fucking days. Showed you how long since I PvP'd. I was running around trying to capture towers. Rogue sapped me, and then didn't like stealth again and started running away. I'm playing a warlock. Let me just say so. I'm playing in Wintergrasp. So I mount up and I chase this, and I'm like, fear, and I just sit there and I'm like, now what? And it just seriously kept running, and then I just like, oh, you killed so and so. I'm like, yes, I did. You dumbass, you should have killed me when you had the chance. Like, who does that? Who just saps and runs away in the middle of a Wintergrasp battle? Like,
Oh my
who does
god.
that? I'm like, no. All the dots.
I used to do that to people though, like the very rare times that I actually did play on a PvP server. I used to grief the fuck out of people. Because I would just like stab them and stay stealth.
Right.
And not do anything. I wouldn't attack. I would just stab them and let it
While
run
they're
out.
sitting there panicking, they're like, oh my god, what the fuck?
I had a guild, so I had a guild mate back in the day that,
Pickpocket, like alliance people or horde people that you sap or whatever?
I don't think so. I've never been able to.
I've never tried to pickpocket another. I have my Garrote macros set to cast pickpocket and all that because I was getting the coins of air for the stuff in the rogue shit because I was like, fuck this, I need like a bazillion. So.
What? Did you just say you need a Brazilian?
No, a bazillion. Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
Hi, little shorty, or Dana. Hey, how are you doing?
I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to get one, but that's not what I said.
I'm done, I can't.
It was totally Spiral that snorted.
It was.
Did I do that? I'm sorry. Like, do you have to go to like a barbershop to get the Brazilian game? Like, what?
Oh shit. What was I doing?
I'm just picturing those little goblin barbershops.
I've got it.
Yeah, well, I hope you have a lot of wax, cause I'm a Tauren, and I need a Brazilian.
Full Brazilian.
I hate you guys so. God, number 3 wax. That shit fucking hurts, man.
Yeah.
I've gotten a Brazilian. It's no fun. I mean, it was fun afterwards, but no.
Alright.
I've never had one of those, so yeah.
Oh, gosh,
You're not missing out. You're better off shaving, let me just say.
Yeah, seriously. A friend of mine is an esthetician, so I've heard all kinds of like horror stories about this.
Well, like the one time I got it done was right, well, be TMI, but right after I got a very specific piercing.
Okay.
And so it's like healed enough to where it's not like you touch it and I go, no. It's more like, never mind. So like she's like, oh, you do it, and I'm like, just be careful. Like, why? I'm like, because you see that piece of metal, like, that's very thin skin. Like, please don't rip it out. I was like terrified.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, please, 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 please don't rip out my piercing.
Like, I get nervous wiping my face off with a washcloth because of my nose piercing. I can't even imagine like that.
Yeah.
So okay, so I got my very first tattoo last month, and when the tattoo artist, like, it's right here, it's like, that's my dragon. So, but when my artist was like, by the way, you need to be careful so that, you know, and like when you're putting on the lotion and everything like that too, just to like make sure that it doesn't peel off. The way he said it, I was literally paranoid for the first like week that if I touched it wrong or if I did anything wrong, it was going to peel off like a sticker. Like, I was so paranoid, and I was like, that is a very expensive sticker. Please don't peel.
Right?
So I have 2 tattoos so far, and I'm planning up another one already. One is on my calf, and then the other one is on my back. I'm like in the middle, and
Good night, Adam.
That was the first one I got. So of course I wore a lot of low back shirts to show it off. Taylor's a badass now. So I was out with one of my friends, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, there's like holes in your tattoo," and I'm like, "What?" Because I had it for like 2 months, like it was healed and all this, and she's like, "Yeah," like, and she took a close up picture of it. Motherfucker, I'm Italian. It was my fucking hair growing back.
Oh no. Oh no.
There's
shit.
holes in your tattoo. Fuck. Oh no.
Yeah. So that was, I just like died laughing. She's like, "Why is that?" I'm like, "Because it's just."
Okay, I'm pretty sure that my game is drunk as well, because I just tried to click on my fishing stuff and it did not want to load, and I'm like, bitch, I need to fish this fucking hole. Kindly do this shit.
Yeah, see, they did the sticker thing over it, but after like, what is it, a week, I think? Or it depends on what material they use. You peel that off, and then I did the same thing. Like, they told me that if you oversaturated it, would, like, the color would bleed. So I had this mental image of like putting too much lotion on it, and then my tattoo ink literally just like running down my leg.
Oh man.
I was really careful with how much lotion I put.
Yeah, like they had me doing Aquaphor. They didn't have me put any of the like saran wrap or anything like that too. They just had me doing Aquaphor, and that was it. And I was like, all right, that's cool. That's totally fine. And then, but yeah, the way he just made it sound, it was like, yeah, don't touch it, don't do anything to it, because otherwise it'll peel like a stick, it'll peel. And when he said it'll peel, I was like a sticker? And I was just like, couldn't get that out of my that image out of my head, because I was I was so paranoid, because this is a tattoo that I've wanted for years. And like, granted, I didn't think about where I was gonna put it. I thought I was gonna put it on my arm, and then I was like, no, fuck it, I'm gonna put it right here. And like, when I got it, the artist was like, "Is this your first tattoo?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Hard mode," because it was big, and it like right around the corners is where it hurt the most because of all the sensitive skin there and stuff like that too. But I've already planned my second and third tattoo, actually, because I already knew what I wanted elsewhere and stuff like that too. One of them is like the Garrus Archangel stuff on my arm, and I want there's the Red Fork Empire. It's a steampunk artist collective that I'm part of, and I love like the symbol and everything like that too. And I've got a specific art drawing that I want to get done, but I'm probably gonna put it on my back because that's where it belongs. But yeah, so it's just like, I'm just like, I've already like got like a bunch of other ones too that are gonna happen, but I just haven't figured out what I'm doing. So I realized that I have like 4 minutes left to my stream because midnight is rapidly approaching, and I have no idea what to do in 4 minutes. And I actually don't know what the fuck I'm doing over here in Sandalaria, my Alliance priests.
Hanging out.
So, I mean, I'm just chilling, yo.
Yeah, I've got,
I don't remember when I logged over to her. I remember being on my horde.
It was about an hour and a half ago.
20 giggles ago.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
I don't remember why I did it. I know it had to do something with me talking about lore. That's all I remember.
Yep.
Yes.
So
we were talking about the transitions that one of your characters had went through, so you decided to
right.
show us.
No, you were talking about, you were looking up the follower, I think, for Arthas's blah 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 sister.
Oh, Kalea.
Blah 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 sister.
Yeah. What's her name?
Technical terms here, folks. That's
yes. Kalea, I think her name is, because it's like Calia is like her name and stuff like that too. And I'm not gonna spoil what happens to her because like I need you all to read the book so that you can feel my pain. But like I think that actually was also pretty cool too, is the fact that that novel was able to tie in some of the shit that was happening in the priest order hall. I'll tell you right now, like if you played through Pandaria on Alliance side and then played as a rogue in Legion, I was fucking ripshit what happened. Because Amber, the dead body that you find to go find Matthias Shaw later on, Amber was so integral and important in the Alliance things. Like, I
am pretty important, but...
Oh my god. Like, yeah, I know. It's so like... But like, she was completely like, she was like one of the main people. Like, it literally, this is like Admiral Taylor all over again. Which, again, is another Alliance reference that I'm not sure a lot of people get. But basically, Admiral Taylor was he was a captain and then he was an admiral, and he was the one that got you through Cataclysm and then Pandaria, through a lot of stuff. And then in Legion, not in Legion, for Admiral Taylor, in fucking Spires in Draenor, they just killed him off screen as like this random one-off plot. And then you get him.
Game of Thrones, Tim.
Yeah, and then you get him as a garrison guy, as a ghost, and I'm like, that's not how you fix that, because he had a lot of promise. He had a lot of promise, and he had a lot of cool shit behind him, and you literally killed him off screen, and then tried to bring him back as your garrison dude. Like, what the shit? And the fact that the rogues go through and they're like, oh, like, you know, their big plot line and blah blah blah, you know, find out what's going on with the Alliance. I'm not sure if that's Alliance specific. Amber, fucking, okay. In Draenor, it was Admiral Taylor. Admiral Taylor got killed off screen. Because he was killed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was killed, like, it was like this little thing in Spires where you found this town full of ghosts, and then he was one of the people that was supposed to go investigate, and then you find out that he was murdered by a lich, and then you have to kill his lich body, and then he eventually comes back as one of your garrison dudes. And I'm like, this is not how you fix this shitty plot, just so you know. And like one of the major important NPCs from SI7 in the whole Pandaria thing in Jade Forest was Amber. I can't remember what her fucking last name was, but whatever. But she was one of the rogues there. And then like in the rogue hall, she shows up as a dead body that you get a letter off of, and then it springboards the whole investigation as to the Dreadlord that's impersonating Matthias Shaw, the SI7 leader. And it's like, you're gonna just kill her off? It was the shittiest fucking move. I was so mad. And I was like, you're gonna kill off one of these major NPCs off screen. Like, you didn't even make it matter. It was like a one-off blah. Like, I felt like it was Vol'jin almost, but not that, like, as heart-wrenching and gut-wrenching and stuff. Yes, it is midnight. Well, so it is the end of my stream because it is now midnight, and I need to get some water in me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have the worst hangover ever. Because wow, I had a whole inhaler.
Drink water and take like an ibuprofen or a Tylenol before you go to bed, and it'll be great in the morning.
I have the rest of this.
Do shots of Pedialyte when you wake up. I'm just saying.
Go ahead and just like start.
No, I always drink like a glass of water for every like 2 glasses of wine or
You guys should make her throw
years,
up. Drink
and
anyway.
I
You
never
Trust
had
me.
a hangover.
Drink a gallon of water.
Trust me.
She's going to vomit in her sleep.
No, I'm gonna drink my water. I actually I did what was it, a fun convention this weekend too, and I got a little over my a little tipsy there too and stuff like that. And literally all you need is like 16 ounces of water and I was fine. So but I'm glad you guys had fun at the stream, and thank you so much for making this fun. This was great tonight. Oh my god. And I'm gonna be in the Discord chat again next time too. Sadly I can only do this once a week, but it is the most fun that I have during the week. So, and it's the most fun I have in WoW during the week. So thank you so much for you guys for participating and keeping me company and stuff like that too. Thank you, sisters. You guys were awesome. And thank you guys in chat. You guys were also equally awesome. Thank you so much for all of my friends that came out, and I love you all. And I will talk to y'all either later in life or next week when I come and do this again. So have fun. Goodbye.
Can't wait.
Yay! Stuff and things.